The bacon, egg, and cheese croissant. No, honey, I didn't take it out yet. Bacon, egg, and cheese croissant. Does it say egg and cheese? Yeah, it does. Yeah. The only scary thing about these things is the calories. Like, goddamn, that's a lot. But yeah, so I'm gonna try this sexy baby. Look at this. This looks good. Nice, crispy. I mean, it seems a little burnt, but it's really not. It's really flaky. Fits all nice. It's gonna go right in my mouth. Gotta open the door. Don't want the woman to see me eating it. All right. So here we go. Let's try this sexy beast. Little sandwich. Look at that. Oh, looks so good. Okay. I know it's kind of hard to wash on my face, but it is what it is. Can't let the crumbs get in the car. Oh, dog. Oh, dog. I can taste. I think I just bit into like 75 calories. That is definitely good. So, what I have to say? All right. Well. And here's the key thing too. God, this is good. Look at all the bacon. It's not like when you go to Subway and they give you like 2 pieces. Look at that. Look at that bacon. That's called sexy. 1, 2, 3, 4. So definitely, quick roundup, short video, sizzly, bacon, stizzly, croissant, egg and cheese. Definite grab. Not a pass. Hope you enjoyed the video. And I'm gonna eat my food and see you later. Peace. So, like I said, I know I said bye or whatever, but bacon, egg, and cheese. Yes, bacon, egg, and cheese croissant. Very good, very tasty, buttery, flaky, eggs cooked good, and it's $10.49, which is kind of weird. They had almost hot things, so that's a good thing. So it's still good. It's so good that it actually sits on the hot plate. Definitely do not pass. Definitely, if you're ever anywhere near a Wawa, I would just get it. So definitely grab, get A++. Do not pass go unless you have one of these in your hand. Like, I just gotta keep looking at it. It's just like, it's so beautiful. Look at all that buttery goodness. Look at that. Oh, so good. But seriously, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, or at least got a glimpse of what it looks like. Like, subscribe, thumbs up, thumbs down, comment. All right, have a good day. Keep on munching. Crikey. Alright now, another episode of Party Hopping. We're gonna come into this party, see if the wild Mercamo 650G, if they're docile or if they're wild. Follow me for this journey. It's gonna be exciting. Now for my normal boring white boy voice.
Holy shit.
What's up?
Oh, stupid. Oh, shit.
What's up, Mo?
What's up?
What you been up to, dog?
Shit.
Working?
Hey, wanna talk?
Oh,
Yeah.
I hear that. So
Oh, man, I hear you scared of black people because their voices deep.
oh no, I was fucking with him. No. No, yeah.
So you telling me you're scared?
No, that's what Yuggo, when he was in there, I was like, hey everybody, how you doing? No, I said that's the one thing I hate about black guys, is that for the majority, most of them, they already have bass in their voice. Over the phone, even G will tell you, I'm a little deeper, but when I record stuff, I sound higher pitched. So it's weird. It's like my balls never drop.
So it make
I'm
you
tired of
nervous?
hearing about your exploits, bro.
My exploits.
So you
What?
nervous?
My balls are still up. I got one of them down. Gotta get the other one to come down.
Like
You're
your
a
muck hat.
45-year-old man. Your balls are still up. That's a goddamn shame.
It's a goddamn shame. No, it's just a shame.
It's altogether shame.
I can't
Hey,
believe that
bro,
made it over. Really? I was just fucking with him.
I'ma
That's
tell
funny.
you, I was crying laughing, nigga.
Yeah,
That
Yoga.
shit
Hell
had
yeah.
me
Oh man, wait till I
dying,
talk to
bro.
Yoga. I'm gonna tell him. I'll be like, yo, listen.
That shit had
I'm
me
gonna be like,
fucking rolling.
I'm gonna join the party and be like, yo, Yoga, we got an issue, dog. What's going on? I'm gonna try to sound like shy. Yeah.
That shot voice deep as a bitch.
I know, right? Sounds like he's under the earth. It's like, what?
Hey, that shit had me crying though.
I was
Cause they
fucking
was
with him.
trying to. It's like,
Let me
I'm not
find
fucking
out
with
that
him no
shit.
more.
Let me find out.
This
That makes you
racist,
nervous.
blah blah blah. I
Cause
was
your
like,
voice, you find out niggas make you nervous because they voice deep.
No, I was
right.
fucking with
Pussy get
him.
wet.
I was fucking
How
with
could
him.
he
Do your little
possibly
pussy
fuck
get
with
wet?
me then? If that's the
Do it give
thing,
you the tingly feeling? Is that the issue? Do you get a tingly feeling when you talk to a deep
that
voice
shit
male?
was funny as hell.
Is that what
Cause
you
he go,
Wow.
think?
see, I'm
Why?
done.
Why you gotta
I'm not
turn
fucking with
this?
him no
Why you
more.
turning this gay? They ain't got
I'm
nothing to do
not
with
fucking
gay.
with him
It's
no
all
more.
about the
Who turned
voice.
it gay? Who said it was gay?
Who said I'm
I
getting
said, did
tingly?
you?
Who said that
I
every?
just
Who?
said, I'm asking
Dudes
you a
can't get a
question.
tingly feeling, nigga.
No, I don't get a tingly
I'm
feeling.
just saying.
I was
I'm just saying.
I got done
If you,
recording. I
I'm
got
just
done
saying.
recording some videos,
So,
and I heard myself
got the
talking.
issue.
And
It's
when I heard
either the
myself
deep voice
talking,
make
I
you nervous,
realized my voice is
or
too
the
high
deep voice
pitched.
give you a tingly feeling.
No, my deep voice is so
Which one
high.
is it?
No,
That
it's
You
shit
neither.
know?
was
Listen, we had
comedy,
somebody jump
bro.
in a party the other
No,
If
day
you
and
would
tell
have
us he looking for a
seen,
boyfriend. If the
right,
deep voice give you a tingly feeling, it's okay.
who said that? Don't give me no
It's
tingly
all right.
feeling. No,
All
cause
right.
yo, I want to do a
It's all
show.
right.
I want to do a show, and it's hard to find somebody who's
You
on
want
one.
to
So
talk to a
I
deep
you
want
better
voice
to.
die,
male
I
nigga.
that'll
want
give you
no. I
that
want a
tingly
guy. I
feeling.
want to find someone with a deep voice like
Yeah,
I
why
this,
ain't
know
getting
you
him
want.
the
and I
fuck?
want
You
to. I
want.
talked to G
I
about
know.
this. G said it'd
That's
be a
what
good
I'm
idea
saying.
too.
You're looking for a guy with a deep voice to give you that tingly feeling when you talk to him.
I said, what would
He's
be a
so
good
gay.
idea?
Remember I was saying how you do like
Bless you.
a fake Dr. Love type show? Have someone who's got a deep voice talking, you know?
Wait a minute.
Someone
Ain't
with a deep
checking out.
voice and people ask him love questions and he could be
Uh-huh.
cuz you know how like black guys could be
You want
So
it's
your
more
this
deep
is
voice
Kevin
acceptable.
man
slow
It's
to
jamming
okay.
speak
James.
It's
nothings in your ear?
hey
Is that what you saying?
Merc, let me finish.
You want him to speak
Black
sweet
guys
nothings
could
in your
say
ear?
things and get away with it to
I
where white
know.
guys said it would be more offensive. So if I could get
I
somebody who could
know.
do
Like
shit and say
what?
shit
Other than the word nigga, like what?
No, he talking about the slick shit. He's
like
saying
yeah,
that ain't got
yeah.
no swag, man.
No,
He just ain't
Oh,
got no
no.
okay.
swag.
That's
Yeah, and
what you're saying.
I don't have the lingo, the phrases and
That's
shit
what
like
he
that.
talking about.
I'm not
So
up
he
on that.
likes that shit. So it does give you a tingly
Oh
feeling.
my god, man. Just like I said. Just like I said at the beginning of this video, I'm coming in here and he's turning it gay.
No,
I
I'm
said
just
that.
Hey,
saying.
but that shit had me rolling though, Frosty. Cause them
That's
niggas was
exactly what I
irate
said
there, bro.
when I first
They was
started.
No,
mad as hell.
man, I don't know what. See, all they had to do
These
was
guys are
question
crazy.
why, and now we
But wow,
found out
Merc, he's at it
why.
again. He's turning shit
Hey,
gay.
bro,
Listen,
Why
we
is he
was
going
fucking
gay?
dying.
bro,
Maybe
I
he
was
has
crying
secrets
once
he
they
wants
told
to
me that
share.
shit,
I
cause I
don't want to
already
know.
knew why.
But you can hit him up on Xbox Live.
So you sound like, see, when white guys can talk with a deep voice, they sound like serial killers.
Well, hey, that works out.
You know what I'm saying? Like that shit creepy as fuck.
That's funny.
Nobody want to hear that shit.
Serial killer. What are you
Yeah, that
saying? I'm
Yeah.
playing with click
motherfucker had me
clacks?
fucking
Huh?
crying
Someone's
laughing,
eyeballs?
nigga.
What the fuck, huh?
That shit was funny,
Okay.
nigga. I don't care what nobody
Oh,
said.
but he didn't tell you the rest of
They
that
was mad
conversation,
as
did he?
hell, bro.
Huh?
I don't know, cause I was half-ass listening. So before I left the party, I was like, "Yo, bro."
Oh, you already in?
They was like, "Yeah, I ain't fuck with him no more," and blah blah blah. I'm like, "Oh, you still ain't told me what he said that really pissed you off." He was like, "Bro, this motherfucker gonna say the reason he don't like black dudes is because they got deep voices." Yeah, I laughed for 15 minutes, bro. I
You
was
know what?
crying.
But you know what I meant by that. You know what I
That
meant
shit
by
was
that.
funny as fuck.
You know what I meant by
I
that.
don't know what you
That's
meant.
exactly what I'm saying. I knew exactly what you
I'm
meant.
hung. I ain't got no issues there. But the voice, you
That
know.
shit had me.
You know, the voice, you know, if I got a deep
Where did
voice,
that
you
come
know, I
from?
talk like
Okay,
this, you
hold on.
know.
It
Wait,
came out
bro,
of nowhere.
You know, I
Wait
like,
a
you know, the
minute.
only jealousy or like, you know, the only thing that can like, you know, change this is like if I had like, you know,
Nah,
like a
hell
deeper
nah. The
voice,
Stallone
you
voice
know.
ain't working right now, bro.
Yeah,
I made the
that's
previous
what I'm
comment.
saying, you know.
He made a previous comment that I can't
Say,
let
I'm
go.
yo, I got no
Why was
problems.
that necessary?
Below the waist, I'm good. I'm trying to make it gay. Well, I'm trying to like,
See, that's what lets me think that talking to grown black men with a deep voice give you a tingly feeling. Because right now you in a party with two grown black men
No,
with masculine voices, and you tell us some shit that was
hey Merc,
unnecessary.
hey
Right.
Merc,
That's all I'm saying.
hey Merc, you got
Yo, I'm
some
hung. So what?
Merc, you got some
What?
Merc, you got some. I was trying to be funny. You got some feedback. Hold on, let me ask G this. What did he say? He said not talk to me. Well, I don't understand. Well, how did that conversation go?
No. What they said was, what was told to me is, I'm not fucking with him no more. That nigga's a racist. I was like,
I said we
What?
already see
okay.
that though.
Younger?
Oh,
I already
okay.
know that.
I'm like, bro, the motherfucker's a racist but don't know it in certain situations. What did he actually say that pissed you off? Because this motherfucker gonna tell me, the reason he don't like black dudes is because they got deep voices. Dude, they didn't even get to tell me nothing else. Because I laughed for 15 minutes.
See, Killer
And I left
Frost
that
is not
party.
old
I
school
left that
racist.
party, it came straight
Killer
back to
Frost
Mo.
is like 1970s, 1980 racist.
What?
You know what I'm saying?
That shit was
He's saying black
fucking
guy walking up the
comedy.
street, he crossed the street. You know what I'm saying? That type of race. He ain't
Puppy
the
3.
go lynch a nigga outside on the tree
Right.
racist.
Cut their balls off and stuff it in
Yeah,
their
he
mouth and like their
ain't
body
that.
on fire racist.
Well, he's the 1997, 1980 type of. It's all right though,
Hey,
Killer
bro,
Frost. Listen,
that
we fuck
shit
with you
is
But wait,
because we know who you are.
fucking funny, dude.
There's nothing, there was nothing racist. I was saying because I heard
I
my
ain't talking
voice
about
and
that. I'm talking about
I
you
was
as a
trying to be
person.
funny.
I'm not talking
But so
about
it's
that.
I want
like
to put this one in the back in a frame.
I'm talking about you as a person. We know you are very prejudiced towards people of
I'm not
color.
prejudiced
We
towards
not
you.
ready
No,
to
I'm
play
not.
this
That's some
game.
bullshit, dude. I
Killer
don't even.
Frost, Killer
Yo,
Frost.
you know what? You know what,
Listen, I
Merc? I'm
fuck
gonna
with
say
you.
this once. I'm
I
gonna say
fuck
this
with
once,
you.
and I'm gonna mean
To
it
my
with
cousin
all my
Curtis, this
love.
nigga is wild
Stop
Fuck
out.
that.
you,
I fucks
fuck
with you.
This is
you,
Rita's
and
son.
calling me racist.
We
Fuck
ain't got
Her
anybody who
first
calls
son.
anybody
no.
racist. I don't
We
even
fuck
live
with
my
you.
life thinking about it. The
Listen,
real
Killer
racists are
Frost
the
not
ones that think
prejudiced,
about it.
Killer
I don't
Frost.
even think about it.
Like, what are you, like, why are you
Damn,
being
how they got that
defensive
picture in
about
there
it?
so quick.
When it comes to
Everybody's
human
prejudiced,
beings,
Killer Frost.
no,
Everybody
yeah,
has
I
certain
hate
things
human
they're
beings in
prejudiced
general.
about.
I hate humans in general. They do a lot of stupid,
Nonsense.
shitty shit, shitty stuff.
I
But
hear
as
you.
far as
Well,
racist,
listen,
nah, I ain't
stop it.
racist, nah.
Bro,
Stop the madness.
All I know is if you
Listen,
live in America,
no,
you don't,
somewhere
hey,
all
if
right,
I
look,
gotta
listen,
pay to
black.
Killer
live, you
Frost,
gotta
Killer
pay to
Frost.
live.
You in a
End of
party with
story.
niggas that don't care. You don't gotta think this
But
fucking way.
but
We gonna
but, but why would he take
Because
it
if we
that way?
gave a fuck, we
Is
wouldn't
he
talk to
like
you or fuck with you.
is he child minded or something? Why would he take it that way?
Huh, baby?
Because you told a nigga you don't fuck with black people
Let's
because
get
they
your
I
got
never
deep
said
imagination
voices.
that.
shit.
How is
I
he
never said
supposed to
that.
take
I
it?
never said that.
You say, I
I
don't
said
know
I
why
said the one
black
thing.
people.
No, I think that I hate.
Huh?
The one thing, the only thing I hate about black
None of
guys
them had
is
like
the
five
fact
of them.
that most of them are born with deep voices, and it's like, because
But Killer Frost,
Them
I get
niggas,
annoyed a lot.
Killer
I get
Frost,
how
annoyed
are
a
they
lot.
supposed to take that?
Do you see, right?
I
Do you
get
see
Baby,
how
can
you're
you give me
trying to make
no.
that make sense? You see how you're
Yes, I want
But
trying
we
some.
were
to
laughing,
make
yo.
that make sense?
Merc, chill. We were
They laughing?
joking. Yeah, they were laughing.
No,
Them niggas
no,
took it
I
serious.
understand the joke. Me, I'm not. This is me. That I'm not gonna pay attention to nothing you saying. But I understand how another person will hear that
No,
shit and
no.
be like,
From
the
that,
fuck?
we went from that to talking about. I was talking about that Caitlyn Jenner thing. Did you get
I
that thing I
forgot
sent
that
you?
was in the bag.
Oh,
Can
oh.
I get some of that V8 splash?
So you like boy girls? That's what you like boy
What?
girls?
No.
I'm just
Don't
asking
try
a
to twist it on
question. Do
me.
you
Don't
like?
try to
I'm
twist it on
asking a
me.
question. Do
Yo,
you like boy
yo,
girls?
I
I'm
showed
asking
him
a
this.
question.
Gee, I
Why you
just sent you a
getting
text
so
message.
defensive about the questions
I
I'm
just sent you a
asking,
text
man?
message.
I do not fuck these.
No,
Yeah,
no, check
that's
this
all I
out.
got to say,
Yo,
bro.
G.
I do not fuck with
Oh my
Shim.
god. Yo, Shim.
I was like, kill it.
Shim. But yo, I saw this.
You fucking with
My
these boy
girlfriend
niggas.
sent
You
me a
like
link to
boy
this.
pussy?
My girlfriend sent
Where
me a
Y'all
link
at?
to
hear
this,
niggas fucking
and I
boy
sent you his
pussy, man?
picture. And
Is
then this
Shippy
is why I
working or
brought it up.
something?
This is what I said
Oh, I moved it
afterwards.
because I just put water in the
Oh,
tank.
see, he's in another world. He ain't
It should
listening.
be.
Ugh.
Of course, because he's talking to
Fuck.
pussy. When you got
Hey,
pussy to
G,
talk to, that happens.
Yeah.
check your phone.
Hold on a second, bro. I gotta look for
He
something for
got
my
he got
girl.
some boy pussy to show you. Don't do it.
I think the only fucked up picture I ever sent him was a picture of a blue waffle. I think that was it.
A blue waffle? What the
The
fuck
blue
is
waffle.
that?
Google it.
It's
Google
supposed to
it.
be some venereal disease. It's not
No,
real.
go
Oh
Google
yeah,
it.
I'm not
Google it.
looking at that shit. Why would I do that?
That was the whole
See, I
thing.
don't need to see shit all the time to know that it's real. I just believe some shit that a motherfucker say.
Yeah, I sent you a text message, and we were talking about
Like, I
that.
wish
We
my
were
man
talking for
Dougie Ray
like,
would have told
we
me
were
I
talking
really
for
love
like
Chris
20
Cross,
minutes.
and
We
I
were
showed you
talking.
that shit because I'd have never watched that shit.
We were
Like, if you
talking for
tell me
like.
there's two girls
Does
that
he
sit
hear
in
it,
the cup
someone?
and they start licking it, I'm not watching that
Wow.
video.
You like? You
If
see that?
Bruce Jenner goes missing, will his picture be on a carton of half and half?
My girlfriend found that someone on her Facebook posted that. That's just funny. The VA put that up. The VFW put that up. I think that's fucking hilarious. Now, that's what I'm talking about. And then we went into that, and then LJ was saying how, oh, I ain't talking about those crisscrossers. I'm not into that. I don't know. And then we had a whole normal conversation. I don't know what Yuga's talking about, man. I think he must have been on something.
Who?
Wasn't Yuga the one that said it?
No,
Mm-mm.
no. Why would you?
Yuga was the only one
Oh,
that
yeah,
was there.
that's the one you like. Is that the one you like?
It was Yuga, me, Yuga, and LJ were in the party. There was nobody else in there.
So, so
When I
Yoga the
went in
one
there,
you talk about.
I don't know. It was 3 dudes when I went in there. They all seemed pretty. They've all bent out of shape.
Oh wait. Was
All the niggas
oh
was
I think I no. Was this that
Hey,
kid? Was this that
but
kid that you
hold
told
up.
me that
We
that
ain't looking
15-year-old that
at
broke up with the girl that took everything so serious?
Maybe they
Was he in there?
upset.
No, this is
Like,
the
he's
motherfucker
not
that
the
came
nigga
in
that
here
they
and
was
said he was
talking
gay.
about because none of them got deep
Said he's
voices,
gay.
so they might have been butthurt
What?
because they ain't had
No,
deep
because
voices.
that one guy
Nigga
who's on
ain't
your
like
friends
that.
list. That one guy who does those shows that you said called the cops on somebody or something. Remember?
Oh yeah, dude. I had to stop fucking with that dude.
Yeah, he somehow ended up until I realized who he was. Like we were all talking, he came into LJ's party and we were all talking and he goes like this to me. That's probably why he said it. He goes to me, he's like, he came into my party or something, and he's like, what did he say? Oh no, he invited me to a party, and then he's like, hey, what's up? What did that? I go, who's this? Who? Who's Frost? What are you talking about? And I was all high-pitched voice, and then I realized it was him. He left. Dhally.
Valley, that's dude.
Yeah. Because he
Ain't
says,
that dude that came in the party talking about he was looking for a boyfriend, Mo?
no, that was the one with the girl. Remember his girlfriend? He was dating a girl online, and he has that
Killer
E-Fed.
Frost know the nigga
That he has that
looking for a
E-Fed, and that
boyfriend?
person left or whatever, or something happened, and
I think he been in a party with a dude before.
yeah.
So you the boyfriend he looking for?
I hope not.
Oh, come on, Killer Frost. You can do better than that.
What? Wait, what? Oh wow, you trying to twist it? You trying to twist it on me?
With you, bro.
You twist it.
That nigga said, oh, what?
What? No, don't be going. No.
You do better than that.
Ain't no crisscrossing here, buddy. No crisscrossing here.
You do better than that.
But the motherfucker gonna say, yeah, that fool's a fucking racist.
Nah, I'm not
I'm not
racist.
fucking with him no more. I just can't disrupt him. There's a lot of shit you say.
Who else would I say that to?
Yeah.
No, the voice thing I said.
There's
To.
a lot of shit that you say that
No, I haven't talked to anybody though. I haven't talked to anybody for a while.
that's kind of racist.
That's not the point,
I don't think
Frost.
you're an outwardly racist person. You
No,
just
I'm not.
have ideas in your head.
Like what? What do I say?
That's
Is
what I
racist?
said. He's
Racist
not,
shit.
He's not 1800
Like what?
racist. He's
It's not like you out there
1970 racist.
trying
Now,
to stop a nigga from getting their shit together.
is this Biden Kamala considered racist stuff, or is this?
What the fuck that got to
Like
do?
what? Like I don't
I
understand.
was thinking about this.
I mean, because he just said fags. He just said fags on TV. So like, you know, this guy don't know what he's talking about, and he says the world's racist.
Who
so.
said fags on TV?
That's a
Joe
distraction.
Biden.
Let's not distract from the
Joe
real
Biden didn't
purpose
say
of
no
you
fucking
being racist,
fags
man.
on
He
TV.
said
That's not
he was
distract from
practicing.
the
He was
real-
practicing. Oh, I gotta play for you. He's
don't
saying it's
fuck
systemically
with
racist, and these countries, and they're waving their flags.
That was a slip of the tongue.
Oh, that's a slip of the tongue is when you say, "Oh, my friend." That's a slip where you catch yourself. But when you say fags, flags, you say the full word.
It's not a slip unless you say it.
If you say the full word, you were thinking it.
It's a 1-syllable, 3-letter word, bro. Come on,
Full
dog.
word. Full word. Full word.
He could have been saying fragmentation.
Let's disagree. Let's agree to disagree. All right, moving on.
Anyways, nobody thinks that Joe Biden said fags on purpose on television, bro.
Oh no,
Nobody.
but he was thinking. You see, you don't say these things unless you think them. Like Mel Gibson did. Like Jeremy Irons did.
Mel Gibson ain't say shit on accident. That nigga said exactly what he meant.
He was drunk. But he was drunk as shit, so he was thinking it. So he accidentally said it because he was thinking it.
said exactly what he meant.
Everything. Hold up, Killer Frost. You can't use that as an excuse because everything
I'm
you say out your
defending
mouth,
that
you
nigga.
have
I'm
to
not
think
using an
it
excuse. I'm just
before
saying
you
what I
say
saw.
it. No, what I'm saying is before
Alright.
anything you say, you have to think it before you say it. Anything you say,
That's
you
not me
think
though.
about it before you say it. No,
Now the motherfucker
anybody.
may not have thought about
Your
it
brain,
well.
if
I'm
your
a river,
brain
man.
doesn't process the information, your mouth can't create the sound. Your brain controls
Right.
your mouth. So before
Not the
your
other way
mouth can
around, yeah.
move, your brain has to have a thought first. So you have to think before anything happens. So that's why you can't use it as an
My
excuse.
grandma gave me this little picture once when I was younger, me and my brother, and it
What the
was
hell I got?
framed, and it had a yield sign, and it said, "Put brain in gear
Or
before
you
mouth
wasting
in
a black
motion."
one.
And it took me a while before I actually
Yeah,
understood what it
put
meant.
brain in gear before mouth in motion. It means think
Yeah, but
before
I'm
you
a
talk.
river. I'm a river, man. My shit flows. Sometimes it's, you know that. I've known you
Yeah,
for
that's.
what, 10 years? Come on.
Hey,
No,
bro,
no,
that's.
no.
Let me tell
Technically,
you
that's
something.
cool, but
Niggas
technically, you
die like
still
that.
think
Yeah.
before you
Black
speak.
dudes don't really
You,
do that because motherfuckers get killed in our neighborhoods for having that problem.
it's
Yeah.
not possible for you to
You gotta
speak
think
without
before
your
you fucking talk.
brain working, Killer Frost.
Shit,
That's
is
not
this worth saying?
physically possible for you to speak without your brain working. So you
Yeah,
actually
no, we.
literally have to think before
Yeah,
you
put
speak.
brain in gear before mouth in motion.
Technically, it has like
She was just telling you to
there's no
slow down.
way around that. Yeah, the only thing you can do is analyze the situation more properly before you speak.
No, I get that. What I'm saying is like,
No, we
because
got we
sometimes
got to be careful.
I'm trying to figure out like how he would even think. Like there was never anything racist about that. I mean, I like
Well,
I didn't
see, that's
see it.
that's that's the hold
like
up.
what
So
is
I
wrong
didn't
with
you
that
see it.
person?
I
you
asked him.
think
I had to
that
ask
you
him.
think what you said is not racist because you said it. But if someone hears that, that is a racist
Yeah,
statement to
you
them.
giving them an opportunity to make a judgment based on words that came
Yeah,
out of your
that
mouth.
is
That's
a
like saying
racist statement.
that
Now,
the one thing I hate
no,
I
about
didn't
white
think
people is
you
they
were
smell
trying.
like wet dogs when they're wet
no,
when during the rain.
no, no,
That's not
no. What I'm
racist.
saying
That's
is
fact.
whether you're
Yeah,
being racist
that's
or
Fact.
not, it's a
That's fact.
racial statement. Whether you're
it's.
being racist
Yeah, I've
or
smelled it
not,
before. I can't front.
it's a
Right?
But
racial
it's
statement.
certain
Like
pH balance of the
even
skin
that,
that makes
that's
that
still a
happen.
racial
Yeah.
statement. So since it's a racial statement, someone can say yes, you're
But
being
it's not
racist.
racist though. Well, whatever. But anyway, gee, so
Bro,
like finish what
let
you were
me tell
saying.
you though. I had to ask him. I was like, yo, bro, how could you fuck with me if that's the case?
Yeah, G
If
is
that's
scared
the
the shit out
case,
that nigga.
why would he fuck with me? Why would he be in parties with me if that's the case? Because I'm a black dude with a deep voice.
And we've
I
had
was like,
screaming
I didn't think
fights.
he was.
Yeah.
I'm like, you didn't think he was fucking with y'all at all? I was like, the Killer Frost that I know, as far as I know, this nigga, y'all lost that round.
Oh, Castlevania ready to kick off on
Yeah, you
Netflix.
motherfuckers, y'all lost that round because you motherfuckers is upset.
Yeah. Tender booties, or like Bill Maher calls them, emotional
Tender booty.
No, emotional hemophiliacs. You say one thing, they get all, they bleed.
Bro, that shit had me dying. You should have seen, dude, I couldn't stop laughing. I laughed with them for like 10 minutes. And then I came back to the party with Mo and laughed for like another 10 minutes. Telling this fool what they was upset about. Hey, that shit was fucking comedy, bro. I was like, yo, first of all, the shit that y'all saying, I already know. I don't think it's an intentional thing. It's some subconscious
Huh.
shit. It's a white dude. A lot of white dudes do that shit. But you can tell when a motherfucker's trying to be racist or when a motherfucker's really serious
There's hate behind
about
it.
the shit that they
Yeah,
say.
there's hate behind
This
it.
motherfucker said
Yeah.
he don't like black dudes because they got deep voices. That's funny. I don't give a fuck where
But I
you
didn't mean
from.
it. I didn't mean it like I don't like them. It's like I hate the fact that the majority of them, like that's one thing that like I wish I
You
had
hate the
because
fact you get that tingly
that I
feeling
don't
in your
have that.
stomach
Oh,
when you
jeez,
hear
he's
a
got to
black
go
man
gay. Why
talking
you
to
going
you.
gay? Why you always gay,
It's
man?
who's
I think
going
you need to go
gay?
buy
It's
some
not
Playgirl.
necessarily
Gay.
gay. It's not gay.
No, it's just saying. I wish my voice. I wish. I thought when I growing
Your
up I
voice
was gonna
was
be
deeper?
6 something. Yeah, I wish my voice was a little deeper. I hear
So
my
you can
voice.
talk sweet
I
nothing
sound
So that nigga want
nasally.
that.
I get
I
it.
sound nasally. And most.
That's just how you talk, bro.
Well, it's
That's where
nasally. I
you
have.
draw your breath from.
Yeah, I have a deviated septum, and it's
You
like
like when a black man
they
speaks
were always
sweet
talking about taking my
nothings in your
tonsils
ear?
out
That's what
because
you telling me.
And I think I was
Nah,
saying
bro.
it, and I was saying it. I was just saying it because I heard my
What
voice, and
you
I was just like,
mean?
man,
Nah, Mo.
I wish I was born with
What
a
you
deeper
talking
voice.
about, baby? This
You
nigga
almost
ain't
made me spray juice out of my nose, bro. Don't do that, bro.
This nigga here, man. Hey, that's all I done done to him, man.
Nah.
You some
Yeah, but
wild shit like that.
that shit was fucking funny, bro.
I'm glad that you were
I needed
there.
that.
I'm glad that you were there and that you told them to go up. You lost that round. That shit's funny.
Yeah, you lost that round, bro, because that's
You were
exactly
laughing
what he was trying to
hysterically
piss
like
me
you
off.
guys are ridiculous. Like you need to go back
That
to
shit
school.
had me fucking crying laughing, bro.
Cause
Like,
that shit is ridiculous.
for real tears. It's ridiculous, dog.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
like, cause I'm thinking to myself, if that's the best the motherfucker got, because niggas got deep voices, that's some sad, pitiful shit right there, bro.
Yeah.
So that shit had me fucking dying, dude. That was some of the best. That was the funniest shit I heard yesterday. Real talk. Yo, that nigga said he don't like black dudes because they got deep voices. I ain't fucking with him no more. I was like, yo, bro, for real?
He said something that offended me.
Uncontrollably.
Wow.
It's like I was being tickled, nigga. Like, that
Yo, I
shit.
think he blocked me too. Wow. Wow. You know what? I got her off not dealing with someone like that then.
Oh, shit. Mo, you stupid as fuck. That nigga said, hell no, that ain't fucking with you. The racist bastard. Hey, Killer Frost, I don't know what you did to them niggas, but they hurt, bro.
Dude, it was only LJ in there. It was only and LJ, dude. Me and LJ had it out to the point where LJ used to get loud with me, but he doesn't. Like we have a calm relationship now. When we talk, everything's calm and normal. But I'm surprised though. That's crazy.
Oh my god,
no racist shit.
that shit was
Was
fucking funny,
LJ
bro.
in there saying it too or no?
Oh, all them niggas was hot, bro.
LJ too?
LJ, Woe, and some other dude. Them niggas was really bitter. I was
Womack?
like, yo, this shit crazy.
Really? Wow. That's funny. I gotta say that is hilarious.
Them niggas had me
funny.
dying laughing. That shit was fucking funny, bro.
That's
I don't give a
funny.
fuck what nobody say. Maybe my sense of humor is just warped like that, but that shit was.
Well,
That was the best shit I heard yesterday.
And it's funny because like yesterday, was it yesterday? I was talking to him yesterday actually, and Womack was telling me you shouldn't be doing these online leagues if you don't enjoy it. We had normal conversations, so I'm thinking, I actually said that voice thing. I said that to Yuga 2 days ago. Yesterday I was talking to Womack and what's his face and LJ, and we were talking about shows. So that is wow. Wow, these guys, their fucking minds are on delay. I'll tell you.
Nigga, I don't know, bro. It may be. I
tripping on
don't
delay.
know.
Boy,
I don't know. All I know
you,
is that
and
shit
you
was
special.
fucking comedy.
They mine on delay and
On
you
delay.
special. The fuck is you talking about, boy?
Mine's
That
on the
shit
delay because I said that shit 2 days ago. I don't even know
Hey,
why I
bro,
brought
you
up. I don't
decide-
even know why. I think it was because I heard my voice.
You
I really
get
don't
to
remember.
decide why and when a motherfucker gets upset.
That's fine. They gotta
Hey,
change
I'm
their own
gonna tell you
diaper.
this though, bro.
They gotta change their
I'm
own
glad
diaper.
you did it.
You're a
I'm
different
glad you
kind
did
of
it because
special too.
that was the best shit I've ever heard. on the tip of racism, that shit had me crying laughing.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you niggas lost that round, boy. I think they was mad because I think they kind of got mad because I didn't get mad.
You supposed to get mad? What you mean?
They're probably thinking because they know you so well. They're
Am I
probably
supposed
thinking
to
in the
get
back
mad
of their
too?
minds. No,
Yeah,
they're
what you
they're
mean?
thinking in the back. No. See,
Yes.
they're thinking in the back of their
You
minds
ain't
that that you got something coming that they. I think we said something wrong. G's gonna set us straight. Oh fuck. I think they knew that.
Nah, I ain't gonna set nobody straight. I just laughed. That shit was funny. What the fuck? They can feel how they want to feel. I'm not. The fuck I look like arguing with these niggas? No, he's not a racist. Nigga, think what you want to think. Don't give a fuck.
Be nice.
I'm not a motherfucker. I'm not one of them dudes that needs all their friends to be friends with each other.
Yeah.
I grew up with niggas that fucking hate each other, boy.
Yeah.
I got homeboys every time they see each other, it's an on-site fist fight.
Damn.
Even right now, I got partners that I can't put in the same room with each other.
They see each other.
Unless it's like a Super Bowl type situation where Cause nigga, I got friends that's gangbangers, and I got friends that's normal, regular motherfuckers. And the
Right.
gangbangers see the normal or regular motherfuckers as victims.
Right. That's bullshit, yo. That's Patty, ain't it, yo? That shit fucked up, man.
That's crazy.
That's funny. I mean, well, they think they're the victims as well.
No,
Don't think so?
Not at all.
Really?
no.
No.
How the fuck
Why are
would
they
they?
tripping?
When something bad
How
happens?
the fuck
No.
would they think
Well,
that?
well.
Gangbangers don't never see themselves as victims.
No, 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 no,
Them
no, no, no.
motherfuckers
The other people
are
see them as
victimizers.
yeah. Charles for less. Oh shit.
Normal niggas ain't even thinking about the gangbangers.
Right? Until the gangbangers make them think about them.
Right.
You will run,
Hey, that shit is crazy because my nigga, I got a homeboy that I went to school with named Adrian, and my boy Cedric is a straight hoodlum. He wanted to rob this nigga Adrian so bad, boy. Yeah, I'm gonna rob you, boy.
Damn.
Tell me that shit all the time.
Damn.
I'm
Come
gonna rob
on,
you. I'm
yo,
gonna rob you, boy.
chill, yo.
I'm like, dude, why do you got it out for this nigga so bad? Because he's a bitch. I'm like, yeah.
Wow.
Come on, yo. I hate that. Yeah, yo, the niggas always, yeah, you can see a suck ass
This
nigga.
nigga
Fuck
ain't
that
done
nigga,
nothing to
man.
you.
You always
The nigga-
sticking up for that nigga. Yeah,
When back in the days,
done shit.
when cell phones first came out, my nigga Cedric asked Adrian, yo, let me see your phone. That nigga passed it to him. The nigga said, jumped on the phone, was calling all kind of bitches and shit. The nigga was like, yeah, this is my new phone. This nigga Adrian gonna tell me, hey, bro, can you get my phone back? I was like, nigga, you get your ass, tell the nigga to give you your phone. This nigga didn't ask the nigga for his phone back. This nigga told his mom that he went to 7-Eleven and left the windows rolled down and somebody reached in the car and took his phone. I was, nigga, that was some sucker shit. And then when the phone got cut off, my nigga said, gave me the phone back. He was like, yeah, give your boy his phone. I was like, nigga, you might as well keep it now. He got another one.
Hey, let me know if you think that's a good ending for a video I just sent you.
He just took that nigga shit. That nigga told his mom somebody stole his phone out the car at 7-Eleven.
You could have got his phone back, yo.
I could have, bro, but he never tried himself.
Hey, yo, niggas ain't shit. Niggas said, I could have. But that ain't the
I
point.
could have. That's not the point.
That ain't the point.
See, that's why you get. That's why when you think you're going to be in a situation like that, you get an iPhone. So then this way you set it to facial rec. Then they can't use it.
Hey, yo, you know that don't stop a nigga from stealing your
From
shit. Right?
taking your shit.
Oh no, yeah.
That ain't, it may
Oh,
stop from
yeah.
using it, but it ain't stopping them from taking it.
Yeah, that's not.
Well, I look like a bunch of
like this. What you gotta
Muslim
understand
ninjas.
about some niggas. Some niggas
That's
don't
Antifa.
take shit for the actual purpose of taking the shit. They want to take the shit just because they want to take it from you specifically.
From you, right. And that's what it was, though. For some reason, my nigga, when he was like, I'm going to rob your boy. I'm like, what did he do to you? Like, what do
He
you
ain't
got
like
against
that
this nigga, man?
He's got a nice
He
phone to
just
me.
didn't like him.
His phone's
That
updated.
nigga could have had nothing but $1.35. He'd have took it just
He
because he
still
took
just-
something from him.
From him, yes.
Yeah.
You can see you never lived that life. You don't understand that life.
Oh,
that
no.
shit's still
Well.
stupid. I'm not trying to explain it or justify it. It's stupid. But that's just how stupid niggas think. That's some stupid shit, man. And it's cool though, because I got homeboys like that, and I love them, because they cool niggas. But they stupid than the motherfucker, man.
Yeah. Just be doing dumb shit. Like,
You be doing, you know what I mean? You can't.
I'm straight, man.
That's
Oh,
why
my
a lot
nigga
of
said
times,
I kill for
you
the-
gotta tell a nigga, yo, I'm alright.
I
Yeah,
kill
you gonna
nigga,
let
and I'm
yourself.
sure he'd do the same, but like,
Mm-hmm.
yes.
But sometimes you just gotta be like, oh, yeah, you gonna have to handle that yourself. Yeah, I ain't fucking with you, yo. That's stupid. Why you doing it?
Didn't even think about it. I'd like one right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my boy Cedric, he's a nut, bro. Like, we went to this Greek festival.
And he a great nigga to have, because you gotta have a nut on the team.
Yeah. A motherfucker that's with all the bullshit.
With all the smoke. Gotta have a nigga like that at all times.
Nigga, we went to a Greek festival one time. We parked the car. This the nigga I told you, Mo, that walked up to a nigga. He walked up to a dude and started hollering at his bitch while the dude was standing right there. Nigga, we didn't even get out the parking lot before the shit started. I'm like, God damn, Cedric. We can't go no fucking where, bro. We can't go nowhere because your fucking ass. We got a problem. He's got a problem.
He's got a bang everywhere. Like, yo, you gonna bang at the amusement park, yo? Come on, yo. You on a roller
Real
coaster,
shit though.
yo, and you banging?
That's the type of shit he be on though.
Uh-huh.
Like if you show any weakness in this nigga presence, he gonna push the issue. He walked up to the dude, started hollering at the bitch while she was standing right there. And the fucked up part is that, like, the bitch was kind of giving him some rhythm. Like, she didn't tell him, no, leave me alone, I'm with my boyfriend, none of that. She was talking to the nigga. And I'm just sitting there shaking my head. I'm like, bro. And the dude whose girl it was didn't say nothing. It was one of his partners that got offended.
Right. But you should have got offended to the bitch for entertaining that shit.
Say what, babe? The blinds is open. The fan is on. The incense is lit. I forgot to light the incense before I smoked the weed in the daytime.
So you think that'd be a good ending for a video? I saw it on a lot of Crowder. They played it. That shit was so hilarious. The guy didn't even lose the cigarette. It stayed in his mouth the whole time when he was banging him in the head with a frying pan.
Bro, I seen the motherfucker get smacked. And the motherfucker, dude, this nigga hat flew so far.
Yeah, but like Antifa, he hit one in the head, and when they went down, the other one was right there. He hit the next one. It's like ding, ding. And I thought the laughing at the end when they were laughing.
So how did that end though, my nigga G? At the man homeboy approached you about hollering at his man girl.
Oh, bro, it was like a 15-minute fight in the fucking parking lot. Not 15. It felt like 15 minutes. It was probably like 5.
Okay.
It was probably like 5. It was like a big ass fight in the parking lot. We never got to go to the Greek festival, nigga. We beat that group of dudes up and jumped back in the car before the police came.
I never got to go to the Greek festival, man.
And he still ain't get the bitch.
No, he didn't, because he didn't have time to get the number because he was too busy scrapping. But that's the type of shit that he used to do, though, bro. We was hollering at some chicks one time, and this dude named Fred pulled up on a bike. And Fred wanted to be with nigga Cedric's. He was like his mini-me, like he wanted to be that nigga.
Right.
The nigga, Cedric told the nigga Fred, he was like, yo, bro, we kind of busy right now, bro. I'll be later. The nigga Fred didn't agree right away. All he had to do was say okay and bounce, but he decided to try to have more conversation. That nigga pulled out the long ass 38 on his ass.
What?
Slammed him on the car, put the gun to his head. I'm like, Cedric, bro. You finna bang this nigga over there? Come on, bro. Don't do that, dog. He was like, Sid, it's me. It's me, bro. It's me. I'm like, nigga, he knows who you are. I'm like, yo, bro, don't do that.
Wait.
Dog.
So what you're saying
that
is,
shit up, bro.
So what you're saying is he pulled it out like the Joker in Batman 1, like Jack Nicholson.
Kinda how I was long as fuck in his pants leg.
Pulled it out like the Joker.
He pulled that shit out, slammed the nigga on the car, put the big ass chrome revolver to his head. I'm like, Sad, bro. Come on, nigga. God damn. I done saved a bunch of niggas' lives from that dude, I swear to God.
Wow.
I honestly feel that nigga was a maniac. But now he's the most inspirational. You look at this nigga on Instagram, everything he talk about is some inspirational, thought-provoking shit.
Well, sometimes
nigga changed his life.
Well, sometimes those people they know they have it. Those kind of people know they have it, but they don't know until they stop and mature a little and think, like, you know, and then it actually reaches people.
A maniac.
There's a mirror out there somewhere.
That's how, and that's the
Yeah,
problem. That's
I
the
mean,
problem. Unless people talk, unless people get the conversation and talk, no one's ever going to find that person that might lead to the next person or the next, or even be that person that can change shit. But people know everybody's got to go. Oh, I'm right, you're wrong. That's fucked up. Yeah,
you
people
don't
have to
want to have that
talk.
conversation with him, not when he own one.
Well, that's what I'm
I'm right,
saying.
you're
Is
wrong.
like,
You getting blasted in the mouth.
but that's what I'm
Wow,
saying.
nigga, I'm right.
But that's what I'm saying is like if you have that conversation, that's how you find these people, the good people, the people. Dude, I was talking to a Pepsi guy the other day, actually yesterday, and we were talking about all kinds of stuff, and he was like mid-50s, and he didn't look it, but it was like mid-50s, and we were talking about stuff, and he's saying how he's like, well, I grew up privileged, you know, my parents were there, and this and this. My dad was in the military, and we were talking all kinds of stuff, and he goes, you know what this is, right? And he was pointing to his head. I go, yeah, you're Muslim. He says, yeah. And then we had good conversation, and I told him, I said, if you take a circle, and you put anybody, you pick a point on that circle that you want to be. Everybody in the middle wants the same thing. It's just everybody's coming from a different angle. It's just a matter of talking and getting through it to get to that angle, and then agreeing how to get there. And people don't understand that.
See, it's the thing though, bro. My nigga Cedric will break you a victim before you even say a word, so it don't matter what you say.
Yeah.
He's just gonna fuck with you.
Yeah.
I don't know what's wrong with this dude. This dude, bro, the same nigga he took the cell phone from. This is like 4 months prior to him taking the phone. This nigga dropped me back off in the hood. This is why he lived. The dude Adrian lived in the area that our high school was in. They balling out there in San Carlos and Belmont. So I spent 2 days at this nigga house. You know what I'm saying, fucking around, chilling with the white boys and the white brows out there, right? This nigga dropped me back off in the hood. Nigga, we pull up in front of my boy house. I'm looking at my nigga Adrian. I'm telling him, all right, bro, we're looking at WAP. This nigga got a red dot on his head.
What?
So I'm looking, trying to find out where it's coming from. This nigga said behind the broke down Fiat in my boy's front yard with the Tech 22.
What?
I roll the window down. I'm like, Cedric, what the fuck, bro? He's like, oh, I didn't know who that was. I'm like, nigga, you done seen this car dozens of times.
Oh my god. Did he go to war or something? He sounds like he was in Vietnam. Like he hears a bang and he jumps in it. Oh my god. That's
maniac, bro.
Dude, that's PTSD.
He was sick with it.
That's PTSD.
Sick with it.
He's
We had a
so
hotel
sick.
party one time.
Uh-oh.
We had a hotel party one time. This bride got the hotel. This nigga Cedric was like, yo, let's take the TV.
What?
Niggas was like, fuck it, let's take the TV, nigga. So the next day, the bitch and her mom come to my house.
Oh shit.
Oh, we need that TV back. The hotel is trying to. I'm like, I don't got you. Why you come here? I ain't got your motherfucking TV.
Look at the TV from the hotel.
She's profiling. She profiled you.
It was a big ass TV too, bro.
How the fuck he get it out the hotel?
I
Two
know.
niggas carried it.
No, without being seen, he means. How do you get away with that?
What do you mean? How they get away with it? Two niggas came down the steps, put it in the back seat of the Caprice Classic, and drove away.
No one saw him. That's crazy.
It don't matter if they saw him or not. The motherfuckers was gone too quick.
They were ninjas. Oh, that's you talking about like those big old TVs that were wide and shit.
Old school.
Yeah.
Big black plastic motherfucker. Nigga, we used to do that shit all the time. That same bride, we was at her house like 6 deep. Her parents was gone. It's like 6 of us. My homeboy Kirk was fucking with her.
Oh.
We getting ready to leave. We go downstairs. The garage is open. And there's 2 Cannondale mountain bikes in there. I'm like, ooh. My nigga said, look at me. He looked at me. I'm like, I got dibs on the red one. He was like, fuck, all right.
Ooh.
So the bikes is chained together. So we grab them, pick them up. We go to my homeboy's girl car. They sitting out in the car. She got a old school Blazer. Nigga, we fold the seats down, throw the 2 bikes up in there while they chain together. They take off. We go back in the house. Nigga, we call the other homie from down the street. We're like, yo, we need you to take us to PA right now. So the next day, we trying to get some bolt cutters to get these bikes apart. The nigga had a hacksaw working at that chain for like 20 minutes. That shit didn't put a mark on that motherfucker. We finally got some. I had the bike for 2 days, bro. I sold that shit for 600.
Oh wow.
I wish I'd have kept it though, cause it was like a $1,200 Cannondale mountain bike. That shit was clean, and it was big, a big ass bike. So you rode that shit sitting up tall. You know what I'm saying? Instead of being leaned over, that shit was tight,
Yeah.
nigga.
You didn't have a lot of hills where you live, right?
The good old days. Not East Palo Alto. No, it's flatlands.
Oh man, we're look, growing up over here in the fucking boonies and shit. Hill after hill, it's like we traded
Nah,
our
fucking
bicycles for
hills.
a dirt bike. Like, fuck it.
Motherfuckers go to Frisco and fucking hills. It's ridiculous, bro. I couldn't live there, dog.
Ugh. That shit.
My
You,
uncle
you
was
roll down, then as you're getting up, you're like, I can't make it anymore. You get off and you just walk the fucker. Oh man. Yeah, I had enough of that. Tell you
bro.
that much.
But this nigga Cedric though, bro, that was my nigga.
Your
I
buddy
miss that
was.
nigga, man. I've been through a lot of shit with that dude. Nigga, we was in the Ville, and he got into it with some Samoans. It's me and him.
Mm-hmm.
We got it in with these Samoans, and still had to walk back to the G. The next day, this nigga Cedric's like, nigga, we was thumping with the Moans, nigga. I go anywhere. I'll take this nigga Tech anywhere, nigga. Ooh, I'm like, calm down, bro. I was fighting. Only reason I was fighting is because I was with you. No problems with them niggas. I'm not gonna watch you get beat up and then have to come back here to get jumped. Fuck all of that, nigga. I'd rather fight once instead of twice, son. Hey, that nigga he's a fucking maniac though, Mo.
Mm-hmm.
The nigga was burnt, but he was quick though.
Right.
He was quick though. I'm talking about as far as mentally, the way you be fucking with people, that he was on that same shit.
Huh.
The difference is he'll fuck with somebody like that, and the moment they try to defend themselves, he would try to turn the shit physical.
Oh, that's not good.
That's the difference. Oh no, but that's what he wanted. This nigga just wanted to beat somebody up. That's all.
So he's always right. Yeah.
He wanted to beat somebody up, and he would try to justify it by putting them in a situation to where they look like the bad guy, so he could whoop their ass. But everybody knew who the bad guy was, because this nigga is fucking burnt.
Burnt.
It's me, Rogue. It's me. It's me. I'm like, bro, he knows who it is, nigga. Just shut up and leave, Fred. God damn.
You're just another Charlie.
The nigga told you, bro, we doing something right now. We doing something right now, bro. We'll get at you later. This nigga didn't leave. I was like, oh my God. Here we go. And that nigga just whipped out on him. I'm glad he didn't bang the nigga. But the fucked up part about this revolver is that the cylinder, you had to manually spin the cylinder. You know what I'm saying? When you pulled the trigger, it didn't spin the cylinder. The gun was fucked up. It was a gun they niggas stole from somewhere that got passed around a bunch of times. It was fucked up.
That's funny though. It just sounds like the
It'll
Joker.
still bang, but you had to manually spin the cylinder.
Oh, that sucks. Get a shootout, you're fucked. This ain't the Wild West,
Not really.
motherfucker.
Bang that shit, pull the fucking hammer down, spin the cylinder with your hand, let it go. Shoot, bang it. I mean, it's a much slower way, but the motherfucker will still shoot.
That's funny.
Dude, I remember one time my cousin gave me this 22, and it was an old school 22, where it had a revolver, but instead of the whole cylinder popping out, and you put the bullets in, it just had a spot where you flip it to the side, stick the bullet in, turn the cylinder, stick the bullet. Nigga, I was fucking with it in my room. We sitting there watching Scarface and shit. So I'm pulling the hammer back, pulling the trigger, but catching the hammer with my thumb. You know what I'm saying? Before I shoot the bullet, pull the hammer back, pull the trigger, catch the hammer with my thumb. And one of the times I missed it. That shit, bow. in my bedroom. Everybody in that motherfucker like, cover, what the fuck, bro? Ooh. Nigga,
Wow.
while I looked down, and the whole bullet was just sitting on the carpet like the shit just rolled out the barrel. It wasn't. it wasn't. It wasn't bent up or nothing.
He
It wasn't
tried.
bent up or nothing. So I'm like, bro, what the fuck? So later
That's
that
funny.
night, we go around the corner to the baseball park, and there's a no parking sign. So I just bow, 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 bow 6 times at that motherfucker. And then we came back in the morning. It wasn't a dent, a hole, nothing, nigga. We couldn't find none of the bullets. Like, I'm like, what the fuck?
Did he replace
I
it?
took that shit back to my cousin. Nah, I didn't replace it
He
overnight.
gave you blanks.
Nah, I didn't give me no blanks. I was like, yo, bro, fuck you for putting this shit in. Like, nigga, what if I needed to get off? Nigga, I'd have got killed fucking with you in this raggedy ass gun.
That's
It's
too
almost
funny.
it's almost good that I was playing with it in my I shouldn't have been doing that, to be honest, but
That's funny
it's a
though.
good thing that that happened because I would have never known there was an issue with the pistol.
Yeah.
That shit could have really got a nigga killed.
I'm sure it did get somebody killed. You just don't know it.
I don't know about
They
all
out
that,
here
but
shooting pillow bullets and shit.
right. I'm talking about in the bullet, it was right between my legs on the carpet, totally unbent, like it just rolled out of the barrel and hit the ground.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, yo, what the? He was like, yo, bro, what the fuck, nigga? Woo? I'm like, yo, but okay, my bad, my bad. I apologize to the nigga, but I'm looking, I'm like, bro, look at this bullet.
Nothing happened, dog. Look at this
There's
shit.
nothing wrong with it at all. It's not bent. It's just sitting on the carpet. This shit should be embedded in the floor right now.
Right.
It was just sitting
Nothing
there.
wrong.
The nigga slid your boy a straight dud pistol.
Big dub pistol.
That's funny.
That's not funny.
That'd have got you killed. If you was in
That
some
shit could
shit.
have got me straight up killed if I got into some shit and been like, all right, I got this pistol. I'm finna bow, 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 bow. All the bullets right in front of me and shit. And that's when I switched to my,
I
that was
think they
my
call
lady.
that. I think they call that
Had
a Polish training gun.
fucking 380 with a 25 round clip.
Wow. That's
But
like
I couldn't keep the clip in the 380 because it was too long. Like I couldn't put the shit in my pocket or in my waistband because the clip would be sticking out to the side. So I had to keep the clip in my fucking pocket.
You know what I would have said? I would have went in there and been like, "What are you gonna do now? Sell me a deflatable dartboard or a screen door for a
Right.
submarine?"
Right. Now he gave me the thing. I told him I was having some issues and I needed a pistol, nigga. That nigga slid me the Deuce 5. It was, as far as I was concerned, it was good looking out, but I'm glad I never needed that motherfucker. You know, I'd have been a dead man.
Where did he get it from? Did he get it from Acme
Don't ask
Weapons?
nobody where the fuck he. I didn't ask him where he
No,
got it
no,
from.
no.
I was
Like,
just happy to have it.
I mean, like, because
He said he got it from Acme,
you feel like
the Acme pistol.
yeah, you feel like the Roadrunner after you shot it. Like, wait, what?
Pull the trigger and a flag comes out. It
Feel
says
like the
bang.
road runner.
The
You mean
fuck?
feel like Wile E. Coyote?
Wile E.
Yeah.
Coyote,
me, fuck.
Bro.
I'm
Bro.
sorry. That's a great story. That's a funny story. I saw.
This is my cousin. This is my cousin Tony too. I just seen this nigga at my mom's house. My girl just met him. My cousin Tony. Hey, baby. It was my cousin Tony that gave me that pistol.
Hey, that's funny how you say, baby. My cousin Tony gave me that pistol. That's what.
No, cause she just met the nigga.
Yeah.
When we went to my mom's house a couple weeks ago, she just met him.
Yeah.
We stopped
Pistol almost
at
got
his
you
house.
killed. I don't think you need to tell people you the one that gave it to you.
Right.
That's
Keep that part to
what
myself.
got you, yeah, that's what got you killed. I think he would feel that way.
Nigga, he'd have been mad as hell if I did that shit to him.
Next time she sees him, he'll be like, "Hey, you want to buy a gun?" She'll be like, "No, I know what kind of gun you sell. I'm good.
I ain't buying shit from this nigga.
I don't want a gun like
No
that. I'll go to the dollar
pistol
store."
from this nigga, Tony. That nigga, I can go buy a squirt. Put some bleach in that bitch. Fuck your clothes up real good.
That's too funny. I'm sorry. I'm just like that would have been one of those things that wow, that would ruin somebody. It's like a story that would ruin somebody's reputation and just never live it down.
Nah,
Down, huh?
nah, not in the hood, bro.
Nah.
This nigga was too deep in the game.
No.
Bullshit happens sometimes though.
Tell
I
him.
remember one time I was rolling with this nigga and we pulled up at the gas station. This nigga had a big block in that motherfucker. 415s.
Chevy Caprice.
Bang.
Yeah.
Right?
They ride like
So we pull up, this girl pulls up the nose. This fool jumps in the car with the ride and tell me, yo, take my shit back, take the car back to your grandma's house. I'm gonna come pick it up later. I'm like 15, nigga. This vehicle I've ever been in behind the wheel of, as far as looks and speed, right?
Yeah.
Nigga, so I start the engine, turn the music up, I'm banging, I'm trying to be seen in my cousin Caprice, right?
Right.
Nigga, I just tapped the gas, that shit did a whole 360 on me.
Oh no.
To the intersection.
Oh no.
I was shivering like a motherfucker. I let that shit idle. I idled the rest of the way home. Nigga, I never touched the gas again. I just told the nigga this story the last time. I just seen him recently. I was like, remember that time? Remember that time you jumped in the car with that one bitch you told me to take the to grandma's house?
Grandma.
He was like, no, not really. I was like, yo, bro, it was that garden supermarket, my nigga. Some girl pulled up and you jumped in the car with her. He was like, that sound like me. I used to do that shit all the time. Somebody with me, I tell them to take the car to my house or wherever, blah, blah, blah. Nigga did it with me. Almost tore his shit up. If it had been another car in the street, it would have been bad.
Over the freeway, through the hood to grandmother's house.
Barely touched the gas. That motherfucker said,
That's funny.
niggas was laughing at me.
I did that once. I was
I'm
sitting at
I
work.
know.
I did that once. I was sitting at
That
work.
shit had too much heat.
I was sitting at work and I had my air
I had
conditioner
a
on, taking a
BMW,
nap.
yo, that bitch.
I was taking a nap and I dozed off. And then when I woke up, I thought I was behind the wheeled car, and instead of pushing the brake, I pushed the gas, and my truck went. Dude, I almost shit myself. Like I was parked in the parking spot.
Yeah, you got a daisy ass voice, yo, because that shit sounds like a cat that was hurt.
What? Shut up. Shut up. A cat sounds like that.
Man.
If a cat sounds like that,
Oh,
dude,
you
there's
never heard
something
that
wrong.
fucking?
Not
You ain't
going.
never heard a cat that was hurt.
Yeah, but not.
No, yeah, just you sounded just like you just sounded just now.
Oh man, everything gets good.
No, I'm saying I understand what you were saying earlier because.
Are we still back on that?
I'm saying I agree with you.
Will you turn
No,
it?
this nigga just heard the nasally shit in your voice right now based on what you just did, and he's saying now he understands what you mean.
Let's change my name from Frost to Nasal.
Everything is not a straight up insult, bro.
I know. I know.
Goddamn, boy.
Hey, yeah, bro.
You need
Fucking PA, the good old days, my nigga.
Boy. Oh yeah, that was the good old days.
Can't do none of this shit no more.
Get a gallon of gas for $1.35.
Oh
Right?
man, yeah.
Well, you can put two gas.
Yeah, no, man, you was not doing nothing of the sort.
Me?
Don't.
I mean,
Yeah,
you might
you.
be able to put $2 in the gas tank, but that's
Dude.
why I'm still in the car.
Dude.
No,
we-
you weren't stealing no cars, boy.
Oh, stealing cars? No. I didn't need to. No.
Then what did you agree to? Then
The
what you
gas,
said,
the
oh,
gas
yeah,
price,
shit.
the gas price, like 80.
Oh,
I remember when it was like 89 cents a gallon.
Old ass nigga, what the fuck?
Old ass. What?
Back in my day.
Back in my day, gasoline was a quarter.
Yep.
I could drive from here to there for 55 cents. Bring my girl to McDonald's for 25
My
cents.
day shit, man.
Spend a whole dollar.
I used to trip. I always tripped on the fact that gas was cheaper than milk. That shit didn't make sense to me.
Well, because my milk expires,
Milk
gas
is more
doesn't.
important than gas.
Yeah, gas don't
That's
expire.
it.
Go
So
last a
that's
week.
cheaper. That would make it more valuable as far as I'm concerned.
No, because you can't.
You
No,
got-
oil they can pump from the ground.
No,
There's only so much
what
you get from
gotta
cow.
Think of is, since you want to get rid of the milk fast,
Yeah.
since you're going to anyway, because people are going to buy milk regardless. Like it ain't like they have a choice. So you can set that price up high because
Supply and
people are gonna
demand.
buy it quick.
Yeah, supply and demand. There's that.
That's not.
I always
It's actually
think that shit
marketing.
when I
It
was
has
little.
nothing to do with supply and demand. It's the
No,
milkman.
actually, no. Supply and
Because
demand.
you
If you're in
know.
certain places like Pennsylvania, where they get most of the milk for the cows and stuff, milk is cheaper out in PA. Like, literally, I could drive
No,
half
we
an
know
hour and
that.
save like $1.
No, he wasn't saying that. He was saying why was milk higher than gas?
Yeah, yeah,
That
yeah.
has actually nothing to do with the supply and demand. It's just the fact that
But they
you're
could raise
gonna
the price
buy
though.
the
Because,
milk quicker.
yeah.
Niggas, you gonna buy more milk quicker anyway. So why not set the price that high?
Well, they do that with gas.
I
Too.
don't know if you're gonna buy
That's
more
business.
milk.
Now, at that time, you gotta understand, people back in the day, people thought milk was actually good for you. It ain't like these. It's not like these days. People was drinking milk. Like, nigga, they had a milkman. Nigga used to come to your house and deliver milk to your shit.
Non-homogenized.
You
Yeah,
feel what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like, that's how serious they took it. That's what
Back
I'm saying.
then, you never knew the milkman might have been your dad. He was banging the
Oh,
women
he
too.
was.
Yeah.
Dude,
That's
my
white
nigga
people
just
shit,
sent me
though.
a picture.
That's
He
not
just
black
sent me
people
a.
shit, bro.
There wasn't no milkman in the hood.
Yeah, milkman would have got killed.
That
if
would
he
be
was.
Milkman
that
would've
would
got
be a
robbed.
great movie, Milkman in the Hood.
Yeah,
Milkman to get robbed.
Milkman in the
nobody want to
Hood.
see your.
You don't
Nobody
want to
see
leave
your
this milk.
stereotypical funny ass racist movies, man.
Give me some of that. Give me some of that white milk. You don't want to
Old
leave this
Sean
white
and
milk.
Wayne's brother inspired ass scary movie type shit.
Give me some
Whack.
of that white milk. So
Now
niggas only
that'll
get
be a
chocolate
good
milk.
porn. That'll be a good porn.
Right,
movie,
milkman in the
though.
hood.
Yeah, now that'll be a good
Anybody
porn
order
movie.
some milk with extra sausage?
You know what I'm saying? You know that white milk does a body
But
good.
no. But I think that would be a good comedy though. Like Milkman in the Hood, if you had like
No.
Weigh-In write it, one of the
No,
Weigh-Ins
that-
write it.
No,
Nah, bro.
no,
Niggas
that's
ain't
what
going
we
to see
no,
that.
no. The title alone makes it
Would
sound
turn black
bullshit.
people off.
Yes.
That would turn niggas off. Milkman in the
This is
hood.
what we be trying to tell you, like, so you can
But that would be
understand
funny.
the shit that you say.
That'll be funny to
like
you.
what you said is harmless because we know what you're really talking about a movie. But
Yeah.
to a black person hearing that title, they
Really?
be like, yo, what the fuck
That's
is
And
this
not
crazy.
knowing
black
you.
ass shit? And not knowing,
Yeah.
like, what the fuck is this shit?
Well, no, but to see Milkman in the Hood, it doesn't
That's why
have
them
that.
niggas is
No,
bitter.
but see,
No,
no,
but
but now
no,
see,
they
now
done
it
done
doesn't
so
have.
many, they didn't.
We
No,
have
but they
hoods
done so
too.
many movies like that though.
Joe
Ernest
Biden,
Goes to
Joe
the Hood,
Biden grew up
This
in the
Goes
hood.
to the Hood. No, they done those movies, and we hate those movies. So
Right,
as soon
those
as they
movies are
just
never
heard the
good.
title, Milkman in the Hood, what the
Yeah.
fuck? Oh nah, what the fuck is
Well,
this?
well, it doesn't have to. You don't even have to have any black people in there. It's a matter of like, dude, like up in Scranton,
Who,
where
what
Joe,
hood is you in?
dude,
Yeah,
Scranton.
tell me.
Scranton, Pennsylvania.
hood?
All the white people live in fucking trailers. They choose to.
That's not the hood.
Oh, it's the
That's the
hood because they
trailer
smoke
park.
meth too. They're all a bunch
No,
of
no,
junkies.
no.
Nah, that's
They
not
That's
the
the
smoke
hood.
Milkman
Parmesan
in the trailer
cheese.
park.
That's the trailer
That's
park.
the Milkman in the trailer park.
Yeah,
Well,
Milkman
for
in
white
the trailer
people,
park.
that's the
Not
hood
the
too.
hood.
For white people,
No,
that's the hood.
no.
White people don't call their neighborhoods the hood.
No,
Eh.
that's what you. Why
They don't
y'all
call it
trying
the
to
hood.
take out like what the
They don't
fuck?
call it
Well,
the
well,
hood,
well.
bro.
You
You
really
know
think
that.
you really think selling the name of a movie,
Gentrification. You
The
still
Milkman in
trying
the
to-
Trailer
Yeah,
Park
they
would be
trying
good?
to gentrify.
Hey, you
Trying to gentrify the hood.
God damn. That
Is
shit
it really
don't make no
gentrification?
sense.
Is it really gentrification? Well, I guess it's just the race that makes it
Yeah,
gentrification.
right. That's what it is.
I'm not. Is it the race or is it the money? Which one? Or is it both?
I think
I think it's a
got
race.
to be a little bit of both.
I think it's a race.
It got to be a little bit of both. No, not just race either, because I think it's the both. Because what it really is, because I don't think it really entails in race. What think it really entails is people with a lot of money buying a whole bunch of land at low and pushing the poor people out. It doesn't matter whether you're black, Hispanic, white. That
Well,
shit
'cause we
don't
have-
matter
we have a
because you're
hood
still
where-
getting pushed out.
We have a hood that
Right.
we have certain parts because I go and pack out those stores on the weekend down in Trenton, just by the state capitol, and that's hood. And there's white,
not the
black,
hood.
and
It's still the
Indian,
trailer
and
park.
no, but that's no, that's Pennsylvania. I'm talking about like where I pack out. There's houses, and there's black, white, Indian, and Hispanic. And the one dude, he's I think he's Indian.
The Mexicans
He
got
owns
the
a
bodies.
Utz.
Time out.
He
Do you
owns
got
an
any
Utz route.
projects? Is there any projects near you?
Not near me, but about 10 minutes away or so. Yeah, there's some.
Yeah, that's near you.
But no, I'm talking about hoods like
10
where there's
minutes ain't
houses
far.
like the old houses where it's like a
You know what
giant
the
building and all the houses are
projects
connected.
is, right?
Yeah, projects are like
Mhm.
apartments. Yeah,
No.
low rental.
No.
Well, around here they're low rental
Yeah,
projects, and we have one in
yeah.
Phillipsburg where it's mostly white people and they're white trash, and that's the projects,
Just
and
because of the
that's a
no,
lot
just
of the
because
houses.
apartment complex doesn't mean it's the
No,
project.
it's not really an apartment
Has to be.
complex. It's weird. They're like it's kind of like 5, 6, 7 bungalows like connected to each other, but they call it the projects. Even growing up, like I went to school with kids that lived there, and they're like, "Yeah, I
That's
live in the
just 'cause poor
projects."
people live there.
Yeah,
It's just because poor people live there.
yeah.
They wanted to make it sound hard.
But the crime, like
Uh,
we look at houses and we find in all these houses that are close. My girlfriend's like, I don't want to live near because the crime within 1 mile of the projects, there's a lot of crime. That's why we're looking like a little further away, so that this way, I told her, I said, I don't
White
think they're
people
really
are
that
hella
kind.
judgmental, bro.
Uh,
White people hella judgmental. Those white people aren't doing as good as you, so they're trash. They're
no, no,
white
no, no,
trash.
no. They're literally robbing stores or people's houses, and robbing people when they walk. So it's like literally, you don't walk around there late at night, you will get
oh,
robbed.
that's normal shit. What you mean?
They poor, nigga. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
that's normal shit.
Well, that's what I'm saying. She doesn't want to
You
have to deal
talking
with
like
that.
that
So,
don't?
That don't make you trash,
That's
nigga. That's
normal shit.
surviving.
Yeah.
wow.
Oh, you eating? I'm not. Come about that.
Hmm?
Right. I'm hungry too.
If you eating and I'm not eating, you need to come up off that.
That don't make a nigga trash. That make a
Don't
nigga
make it
hungry.
difficult. I'm
No,
not
but
trying to hurt you. Don't
okay.
make
Then,
it difficult.
then what
You know
makes
what I'm saying?
then what makes it trash in your eyes? What makes it trash?
I don't know, cause niggas don't come up with shit like that. Niggas ain't quick to call somebody trash or garbage or none of that shit. We putting all these fucked up labels on people. That's not what black folks do.
White people call white people white trash is when they don't
Mm-hmm.
speak properly, they don't speak educated like, or not just normal like talking like no, where
Educated
where
like.
they don't
Bro,
know
so
they
basically
don't.
what you're saying,
Oh
all the
my
white people
God.
in the South is white trash because they don't speak properly. They speak with Southern
No,
drawls
no,
and
not
they
with a
sound hella
draw.
stupid.
No, I'm talking like basic words they're not pronouncing right. Basic stuff where you don't even need to go to school. Like my dad dropped out in 9th grade and he didn't sound like that. He ran numbers for the mob and he didn't sound like that. They don't try hard. They
He
don't
talked
want to
like
work.
motherfuckers
They
around him
live in.
talked.
They don't try hard. They don't try to work. They're always dirty and they're okay with it. They're smoking, getting and always doing drugs and this and
Oh,
just
that's
that's what they
crackheads.
call white.
That's
That's what they call white
fiends.
trash.
Oh, that's fiends.
That's what?
Yeah, but he's talking about everybody who lives in this
No,
area as being
everybody
white
can't
trash.
be like that.
That's not what
Everybody
it
not
is,
like
bro.
that. They the
That's some
fiends.
super judgmental shit.
Uh, you speaking on
Like
the fiends. Everybody in that area ain't
I'm
like
talking
that.
about everybody that lives in a fucked up area ain't trying not to work,
No, no,
ain't
no. The people that don't.
dressing dirty, ain't
When
fucking
no, when they don't
speaking the
try.
fucked up language.
I went to school with kids who did grow up there, and they've got like,
Oh, there's gonna be fuck
they
ups from
got out of
everywhere.
there. No, but they got out of there though. They were there because, like you said, they can't. It's not their fault. We get that. But when people that you know, and for like
Ain't nobody say
two
it's not their
decades, they're
fault.
not
What
even
you talking about?
trying. They don't even try
Nobody said
to,
that.
and to that, it's like, are you kidding me? I mean,
No
and
one
they.
said that. No, Killer Frost. All we said is everybody in that area is not like that. That's
Oh
it.
no, no, no! But there are people who stay there that never leave because they don't want to. They're the white trash. It's like,
There are
come
people
on.
that stay there that there are also people that stay there that never leave because they can't.
No, no, no. But you still have them in there, so it's that's what I'm saying. It's the whole. It's kind of like me going to
Time out.
Don't
a
do
Killer
it.
black
Frost.
Don't do it.
Killer
area. No,
Frost.
no, no. A cop even told me
Killer
this.
Frost. No, no, no.
A cop, no,
Don't
a
do it.
Spanish
Killer
sergeant
Frost.
told
What
me
is
this.
stopping you
He said if you go
from
into
being
a
where you
hood, if
want
you
to
go
be,
into an
Killer
area
Frost?
that's populated mostly with
Time
black
out.
people, he goes, and if I see you, he goes, and you're white, he goes, I am pulling you over, and I'm going to say, so where are you going? And then you say, oh, I'm going to a friend's house. Then I'm like, okay, be careful in there. And he says,
No,
and then
that
if a
motherfucker's
crime,
gonna pull you over
no, no, no.
and
Then the
have a
cop told me,
dog
So he
come
was
and search
no,
your
no,
racist
no,
fucking
no. Let me
drugs.
profiling
finish.
him?
Yeah, let me finish. And then he goes, but here's the thing. If a crime happens in that area and I get called back there and I see you standing there, I'm going to assume you did it because you don't belong there. He goes, that's how we think because I'm assuming that you're there, suddenly something happens. You must be involved, so you're the first person I'll talk to.
That's
So
some
And
I'm
that's
old
some
like,
dumb
prejudice
shit.
ass shit, but that's
That's
not
yeah.
the
some
point.
dumbass racial
My
profiling
thing
is
is
what the
this.
fuck that is.
And
Killer
he says
Frost,
it doesn't
what's
matter what color
stopping
you
you
are.
from
He goes,
being
if
where
it's
you
like that,
want to
that's
be,
how it is.
Killer Frost?
You.
I belong wherever I want to be. So if I want to be there, I
What's
belong.
from being where you want to be, Killer
Unless it's
Frost?
Me.
somebody else's property.
Huh?
Me.
You're
Only
stopping you?
you
How are
can,
you stopping you?
by not doing it, by just not doing it.
So you understand you're not where you need to be or where you want to be. So you do understand that.
No, I know, but when you get certain people that,
Oh no, it's not what I asked you. It's just a no. You do understand that you're
no, I
not
get
where
it.
you want to be.
What?
So you do understand that you're in the same position as those people too that you're talking on, right?
What do you mean, me right now?
What you think I mean?
Geo and Kenny Branch right? Okay, I'll be there. Huh?
You
No.
do
Here's the sense of
understand that,
you.
right?
No, no, I'm,
If
I'm
you're
You
not where
understand
you
that, right?
want to be,
And you're
you're in
saying
the
people
same
that's stuck in the
position
same place
of
that
the
don't
people
want to
that you're
change it,
talking shit
that
about.
don't, you're the same person.
no,
Do you understand
no,
that?
no, because I'm working for a
Because
living.
you're
I'm
not
buying
dirty.
stuff, and
It,
yeah, and I'm trying to get
it's
out,
people,
but
but what I'm saying is there's people there that's doing the same thing that you're doing.
no, I know,
That's
but there's
trying
also
to get
people
out,
that
but they're
aren't.
still there.
I
But
know,
these are
but
the people that you're talking about.
that's the what do they call that? The catch-22. That's where
No,
it's
So
not
that's the
saying that you
point. So
can't
that
just
means
assume. I get you
you're
can't
bro, I'm
doing.
gonna
assume.
tell you this. I'm gonna
I
tell
know
you
you
So
this.
can't
you're the
assume, but
same
if you
The
see that
thing.
same
vast
person not
majority,
trying,
unless you have personal, intimate details about these motherfuckers'
exactly,
lives,
yes,
you're
yes,
making assumptions
that's
that
what I'm
they're not
saying.
trying to get out.
No,
That they, yeah, that's wrong.
that's what I'm saying is when you
No,
know the certain
no, I'm
people.
cool. Listen, no, you can make these assumptions. I'm
Yeah.
cool with them. But what I'm saying is, by your own assumptions, you are the same person. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, yeah, if you're
What?
not
Do
where
you
you want to be,
understand that?
if you're not where, just being somewhere you don't want to be don't make you fucking something bad or good.
No, but this is the
I've
things
never
he
understood
said.
the white trash
Well,
shit.
when
It's just
when you're
that's just
robbing,
what they call
doing
poor. That's just what they
drugs,
call poor white people.
yeah, but when you choose
That's
that kind
just
of
a
life,
term for
but when
poor
you
white
choose that
folks.
life, when you choose that life,
You're
that's what it
choosing
is.
the
They
life that
choose
you
it.
no,
They was
you're
born
choosing what you're
into it.
doing right now, though, ain't you?
Yeah,
Ain't you
but
choosing your life?
I don't talk like I don't talk like I didn't
It
pay
doesn't matter how you
attention.
talk. See,
I
you
don't
want to
drop
They
out
take
of
talk like the
everything.
school and
You want to
like
take
that's
smoke
everything
cracky
into it.
weed
No,
and living
you're
dirty
still
they
like
doing the
talk
same
like
it.
thing.
the
You
people
see,
they live around, bro.
this
That's
is the problem. I'm
dumb.
talking about. I gotta say this. This is the problem with America right here. You're in the same position as those people, but because you don't,
How?
they don't fit, because they don't fit everything you're talking about.
I'm
You
in the
think
same
you're above
position.
them.
I never said I was above
You're in the
them.
You
same fucking
figure
position.
you're
No, I'm
that
not.
you're
If
in a better
someone,
I am
position.
not above them.
if
I am not
somebody,
above them.
if
You're the.
somebody,
This is the problem with them right there. That's the whole
if
issue with America right
if
there. You just pit
somebody,
it like I
oh
don't
my
know how to
god, I can.
explain America better.
Motherfuckers
Like
talking
there's
I'll just
no
wait
themselves
until
way
you're
into a
to
done.
better
explain
position.
America better than anything than what you
Wait
just
until
said
the gas
right
runs
now.
out.
You listen. Well, I don't
The
talk
gas ain't
like
gonna run
you're
out.
the same fucking person. Killer Frost, are you living
That
paycheck
shit
to
don't mean
paycheck?
nothing.
You telling me you got bread saved up? You can just do whatever you want, buy whatever you want. Just yes or no. We gonna
Yeah,
keep shit simple. Like, do you have that? Like,
yeah.
you
For
actually
how
have that
long?
right now? For how long?
Huh? For as
For how
long as
long?
I work and as long as my
So why are
job's
you still
there.
living in somebody's house
No,
then?
that's
Why
that's
haven't you
that's not
moved
what he's
out and
saying.
moved into no, what I'm saying is that why have you moved out into your own house then? Since because you complain about
Well,
living in
he's
somebody
fine.
else's shit.
He's
What I'm
fine to do
saying
that.
is then why haven't you done that? Since you have the money to do so, why haven't you done so?
Because the housing market right now, houses shot up 100 grand and we can't afford to.
Man, no, ain't no we. I'm talking about you. Fuck anybody else. I'm talking about you. You're the man. We just talking about
Because
you as
we're
a man. You.
looking, because me and my
No,
girlfriend are
stop
looking
telling
for a
me
house.
you.
What's that got to do with
I'm
anything?
asking you, because it's actually not about her. Because the things we're asking, I'm talking about you. Because we're not. I'm not working. Because that's
Well,
basically telling me you need
we're
her
not talking
money.
to her.
What you're telling me is you need her money to get the house anyway, so you don't have the money. So if you're telling, so I'm trying to say not
What?
use her, so you can prove to me that you have the money on your own. But if you're saying to use her, then that means you don't have the
No,
money.
I
So the shit you
had.
just said doesn't make sense.
Well, can I
So what are
finish
you
talking?
saying?
Can I finish talking?
Yes.
So I had the money at one point where, yeah, I could have, but not like we almost bought a house, but then we found problems with it, so we chose not to,
So
and
so
and
so you
and
so you so you
so we
looked at
backed
one
out.
house and didn't
No, we
get
looked at a
that,
bunch of
and then
houses. We were under contract,
so
and we chose not to get the house. Gene knows the story, and we chose
so
not to get the
I'm
house because the
saying
house was
so.
fucked up. The house had fucked up issues, and I wasn't going to deal with it. I was going to buy a money pit, and I wasn't going to even
How
attempt
long
it.
yo and
So
how long
we're
y'all been
not
together?
settling. We're not settling. See, we're not
Why
getting out. We're
not?
not
How
settling.
long have y'all been here? How long have you been in this position?
For a year.
Just,
Looking for a house? I've been looking for more than a year,
no,
bro.
I'm not. I'm not.
No,
I'm
us have
just
been a
talking.
year.
So you saying you was at a better position in your life than what you are now?
No, I'm in a better position now than I was.
Can't be if the 100 grand is keeping you from doing something.
No, no, because the 100 grand that these houses went up 100 grand since the pandemic. People are
I
selling these
understand.
small ass houses for 100,000 more than they're worth,
Oh,
and the payments are
no,
like
no, no, no.
the
What I'm
payments are like
I
two
get it.
grand a month.
no,
I'm not gonna
no,
go to
no,
work to pay for a house that
no,
I can't do other things in. You know, I'm not gonna buy a house just to have
no.
it.
What I'm saying is you work. You're living paycheck to paycheck. I assume.
No,
So then what's stopping you then? Like if you have so much excess money, like this is
then let me finish. Stop talking.
No, time out. No, because it's getting nowhere. Because you keep talking in circles about something. Like what I'm saying is, if you have so much excess money, you'd have been able to find a house somewhere, unless you're just being overly picky.
Dude. All right, look. When G tells me things that go on, I don't know the situations because everything's different around where he is. La 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 la. I get that. Over here in
the shit that
in
we
New
telling
Jersey,
each other about
in New Jersey, in New Jersey, oh my God, can I talk? I listen to you. Let me finish. You're not listening.
If you have a certain amount of money, you should be able to find something somewhere, unless you're being overly picky.
Okay, now give me 1 minute.
I'm sure he's being picky too, but I mean,
it's not
I wouldn't
picky.
want to spend money on a house unless it's what I want.
Exactly.
Like, you don't want to have to buy a house and do too much fixing up.
Or buy a house, or buy a house for or buy a house for 200 grand. It's small. All right, listen, quiet now. My turn. New York City. What
the fuck is he talking about?
You want respect, and you want an answer. Let me tell you. New York City. People. No, I live in Jersey. I live in Jersey. Okay, people are fleeing New York to New Jersey. They're buying houses without even really. Literally, they're buying houses without looking at them, because the taxes are going up again in New York. They're moving to Florida. They're moving to New Jersey, and so the people in Jersey, one, there's not enough inventory. There's not a lot of houses, let alone the ones we want. All the houses are like $5. The cheapest house are anywhere from $390 to like $600,000-$700,000. And
you ain't finding a house in California for that price, period.
But that's what I'm saying, is that everybody's moving here, and the houses that do come up, the houses that do come up at 250, 220, or whatever, that's what we want. Dude, as soon as we click on it and look at it, it's already under contract. Like, these people they're right on it, and they have the money from New York. Because if you could live in New York City, you could buy a house anywhere. Because my cousin paid $4,000 a month for a fucking studio. So that's why these houses, Mo, are going so fast. So we're not going to go into a tiny house that's old and beat up, fix it up, do this and this and this, and then pay the mortgage and hope to the house. These houses are small. We don't want to move into a house the size of the apartment. We want a house with at least 2 to 3 bedrooms, at least a bath and a half, and at least a decent yard so we can have our dog. So we have certain specifics. Those houses, since this pandemic started, went up 100,000. We went and looked at houses in February of 2021, and we saw a house for 290,000. We should have jumped on it. The houses exactly like that now are 350. They're 350.
Frost, what I'm saying is, you know how old you are, right?
Yeah, what's that got to do with anything?
Because the point is, you're 40 something, and you're telling me just now you're looking for a house. This is our point. You're in the same position of everybody else, but yet in your eyes you're standing better than them. You're doing the same shit that everybody else is doing.
Because these people who, like, I was down in the dumps. G knows that. I didn't do drugs. I didn't get into stuff. I stayed home. I stayed away from stuff. I stayed away from stuff, and I worked. I worked and worked and worked. I worked and worked.
You gotta stop acting like drugs is a barrier. Like drugs mean you're a bad person.
Well, when it comes to white people, they can't handle it, and you know what? And they living off the system off it. Well, by me it is. In my county, they do.
Like a lot of my great customers was getting bread that got high. Like they was my best customers.
No,
white
these
people that had great jobs.
These people are middle to low class. They start doing it. They end up in the worst places. They go to jail.
So you telling me rich people don't get high? So that's what you're saying?
No, my God, dude. My point is that these people that use alcohol and drugs as an excuse because the life isn't good, and then it drives them down even more. I never did that. People that do that are trash. You should know. You see it everywhere.
This is the thing, though, bro.
That takes brains.
You listen to the things that you're saying.
Say what?
You know that most people that use alcohol and drugs, they have money because those things cost money. There's
I want to say steal.
Money using alcohol and drugs that have money because they don't have no problems acquiring the shit. Now, the shit that you're saying.
I know people that steal for the money to get that shit.
Because I need you to look at it into
the shit that you're saying. You're saying that people that do alcohol and drugs.
Only 20% of the world population actually do drugs. I need people to really understand.
They keep doing it after it ruins their life.
No.
Yeah, they have issues, and I don't feel bad, the least bit.
But there's only 20% of the population that's actually doing drugs. Like, really listen to the number.
No.
Like, it's
I
not
think
that
it's
big
I
of a.
think it's a bit more than that now.
No, I'm talking about the
Oh
world
yeah,
population. No, it's just
this pandemic,
everybody.
it's
No, you gotta
jumped.
look at
It's
everybody.
jumped. It's jumped.
No, not necessarily. Everybody ain't.
No, what's got anything to
See,
do?
that's if you consider alcohol a drug. I don't really
Eh,
look at
I'm not
alcohol
even
as a
talking about.
drug.
I'm not talking about alcohol.
like
I'm talking
alcohol.
about
Yeah.
illicit drugs. I'm talking about shit like
No,
cocaine and
it's just
heroin
by
and
it's just by the
Crystal
other
number.
meth.
It's
shit.
too many.
Crystal
It's
meth.
just
Yeah.
so many people in the world
OxyContin.
that's why that number is low. Like the number,
Dude,
like there's so
motherfuckers.
many humans in the world
I was
that number is
watching
gonna remain low.
this documentary about this tribe where all these motherfuckers is addicted. The whole tribe is addicted to drugs. There's this tree where they chew the leaves and they be high as fuck,
Chewing leaves.
chewing the leaves of this one tree. Everybody in the town, kids and all, bro.
Wow.
Everybody is addicted to the drug that this tree produces.
Yeah.
And like, and the dude tried it. He said it's a high similar to cocaine.
Right.
But since they
Man.
doing it natural, chewing the leaves,
Wait.
it's hard to OD from it.
Is that plant
Right.
that Matt Seidel, the wrestler, was using instead of weed because it wasn't illegal yet? It's like a plant that you could use. That's like pot. Has the same effect.
I don't
gets you
know. That
high?
tree doesn't grow. It doesn't grow in this
Nah.
country.
There's some shit, yo. They had some shit in Asia called Yaba pills, but that shit was. They said that shit was worse than ecstasy. But the only problem was when it come down, niggas like start having suicidal thoughts or like start doing some wild crazy shit. Niggas
Well,
taking niggas high.
Do you know how bad it used to be?
Wow.
Did you know people used to lick toads and get high?
People still do
No,
that.
no.
Yeah, they lick toads. They do it. It's a thing.
We know. No, I know, yo. Come
People
on.
still do that. The fuck?
Yes.
Hey.
That's
Well, I
not
got a
nothing
big toad here.
See, bro, this is the thing. The fact that you haven't been exposed to specific shit,
What?
when you say statements like that,
Exposed to like how?
you haven't been exposed to specific shit.
Like
And it's obvious when you make
like
statements
actually
like
seeing it for yourself. Like actually been
What do you
in
mean?
been
the-
around
like
motherfuckers.
actually been around it, not heard it, not seen it on TV, but actually been in.
so
print,
you're
like-
assuming where I live we don't have dirt bags and people like that.
No.
No,
that's not what we're doing. I'm assuming by the response that you made that you haven't been exposed to it in a major way.
Not in a major way,
makes
but
it
I've been
obvious.
exposed. I've been exposed, but not in a major way. But I also choose not to live just like racism. I choose to not think about it because
That has
I am
not
not.
to go
I don't.
so
I don't.
deep.
I don't. I
Well,
don't.
what the fuck
I don't.
we
I don't
saying?
think about
Why
these
the
things.
fuck everything
People that
is
do
so
drugs.
goddamn deep.
All right, because
All
that's
we just
because
said is you
because I
haven't
go
been
deeper. I don't at
exposed to
all.
drug life.
No pun intended.
Like,
It's a
we-
point
we-
where
we just
it's like
said-
our governor. Our
we
governor.
just said we acknowledge that
we
you
had a
haven't been
governor.
exposed to a lot of drugs. That's
Hey,
all
we had
we're
a
saying.
governor once. We had a governor
why you
once
ready to
that
give
was
me the
making
whole
this whole
rundown? I
thing
don't give a fuck
about
about
people
your
on
governor. Like, what the
painkillers, and we gotta help all these people, and I don't
This
care.
nigga is crazy.
It doesn't affect me
you do
because
have to
I
help-
choose not to.
You
Why you
do
gotta
have
help
to
people?
all them people because they're white.
No, that's
Nobody
bullshit.
gave a fuck about helping. Nobody gave a fuck about helping these people when it was niggas and Mexicans.
But that's what
now
I'm saying.
that white people is on all these drugs, it's an illness. They're sick. We need to help them.
Well, that's what I'm saying. To me, I don't feel bad for these people because that's a life choice. You choose to go down that road. Come on, I mean, they beat it into your head in the schools where I'm at about it. They put cars upside down that are crushed, and yet these idiots still drink and drive and kill people. And it's like, are you
Bro.
fucking serious?
They
So to
also tell
me,
you not to smoke cigarettes. They also tell you not to have sex.
well, my mom
when you're
paid
not
me.
married.
My mom told me when I
Yes.
was 7. She said, if you don't smoke cigarettes till you're 21, I'll give you $500. Because when I was 21, she owed me $500. But then again, she paid for my car to get fixed. She goes, there's your $500. So it worked out.
You got duped.
No, but she paid for my car. Paid for my new clutch.
I don't give a fuck. Them chicks
So-
ain't got nothing in common.
Well, that's where I would have put it anyway. So regardless, but anyway, my brother, she would keep giving him chances, and he kept smoking. But he chose to do that. My brother used to like to get high off of gasoline. He would just sniff gas.
Yeah, motherfuckers get high off anything they can get high off
Yeah.
of.
Yeah.
You sniff paint thing.
Motherfuckers
What you
snuff
mean?
paint.
Get out there, get the huffing.
Put paint, spray some paint into a fucking paper bag, and straight get lifted. That
But
nigga
then-
Dave Chappelle said,
That's all crank
there's
is.
drugs all around you,
Household
kids.
cleanup products
take the
made
top
to
off
look
that
like
pen you
crack.
got and sniff it, and you'll be high.
That's all crank is.
Dave Chappelle
Household
told me
cleanup
to.
products.
I'm a drug addict because Dave Chappelle told me to smoke it.
That nigga said Mickey Mouse and all my favorite cartoon characters was singing to me in my room, and they was going, ba 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 boo. Tyrone, You don't have to clean your room.
Don't tripping.
Yeah, that just shows never to really to get involved with stuff like that, and I don't know. I'm not
See,
saying it
this
makes
is
you
the thing,
better.
though.
To me, it's just I
This
just
is what
feel
I'm
like
saying
you
to you,
have
though. You
choices.
are saying it makes you better because you calling the motherfuckers
Well, it
trash.
makes me better in the sense
Yeah.
where I didn't take the wrong
No,
road when they tell you and beat it in your head in
doesn't make
school
you
not
All
better
it
at
to.
does,
all.
all it really does is
I
make
made
you
a better
feel better.
decision. No, I made a better
It makes
decision.
you feel like you're better.
Yeah, it makes you feel like you better.
How? But if someone takes the wrong road, I don't understand that. If someone makes the wrong road and they take that road and they're told a million times not to do it, and they do it and they keep doing it repetitively.
That's not what we're talking about. You're taking the conversation somewhere else.
Bro, when you go to a place where there's a lot of drug addicts,
Yeah.
the drugs in that area started at a time where motherfuckers wasn't getting told not to do drugs. They was getting told that this shit is fun. It ain't no bad side effects. Most of the motherfuckers that's crackheads and cocaine heads right now, that's older people, they
Uh,
came up at a time where cocaine wasn't a bad thing. They
First
wasn't
and
getting
foremost,
told that it was
cocaine was
bad.
a cool thing. Cocaine used to be legal. You forgot that. Your people used to
Right.
sell it like that shit was okay. That used to be in everything. Like check your history, yo. Drugs wasn't
I
always
remember,
illegal. Like
they
you
used to
have to
have
remember
heroin
this.
in cough medicine, nigga.
Alright.
oh yeah, Coca-Cola used to have Coke in it too. I don't know.
No, it didn't. That's a
Yeah, it did.
Right.
motherfucking lie.
Yeah, it did.
Cocaine.
Yeah, it did.
No, that shit had no Coca-Cola. That's why it's called Coca-Cola. That shit had cocaine in it.
That's why it was so good.
That's real shit.
And then when they realized bad shit was
That's why
happening, they
that's
had to
why
change
everybody
formula.
liked it because they was addicted
Yeah.
to that shit.
Yeah.
Nah, they changed the recipe because cocaine became illegal. Cocaine was in a lot of things, a lot of medicines, and a lot of shit.
Yeah.
They used to just
Right.
tell them, put some cocaine on your teeth and your teeth hurt, all types of
I
shit.
Yeah.
read I
Yeah.
read
It's
I read
medicinal uses.
I
You
read
had
on
a
my
headache,
I
nigga,
read
give
on
us some
I
white.
read on my ancestry DNA that I read on my
Nigga.
ancestry DNA that my ancestors like are like some of them are Nordic, and they said they were talking about the Vikings, and they said they found in this one in Iceland they found a casket with a female Viking in it, or Nord, whatever, and she had buds of marijuana in her pocket while she's in the
No,
casket,
she didn't.
and you know she
They're
did,
lying. It wouldn't last
and
that long.
no, they said that or seeds or something, whatever. They said that it basically they traced it back to America. That it's something. It's one that only grew in America at that time, which placed them in America years, like hundreds of years before what do you call it or whatever before Christopher Columbus and all them. So like that's how they traced stuff. And they said that they didn't know they didn't find any proof that whether they use it for medicinal or just recreational. But with to me, it's like I feel like all that stuff was already
Bro, the
recreational.
motherfucking Vikings used to get super loaded and go into war, bro. The motherfuckers was crazy.
Yeah, but did you know that they actually never had horns? That was actually put on by a play. Somebody that was doing a play about them. They never had horns
The
nowhere in
horns on
history.
the helmet shit.
They never had
Nobody gives a
that.
fuck about them. Like, I don't know why they made that such a big deal. You know the Vikings never had horns on their helmets? So
Well,
fucking what?
that's because they look stupid with horns. But anyway,
No, it's because it
did
was
you
a
know?
disadvantage in a battle scenario is what it
Did
was.
Did you know that they also they were actually clean? They weren't dirty. They cared about their grooming and they liked their bling. I laughed my ass off when I read that. They would find them buried,
Yeah,
like
I
have all
don't
jewelry,
yeah, I don't believe that at all.
and they
I don't know about the jewelry part, but the clean not dirty,
yeah,
don't
their
believe it.
beards and their hair. Oh, another thing too that they said was that they didn't really worry about money. They took materials like silver, like mostly silver, things that were silver. They would rather take your silverware and your silver plates or your goblets and shit, and they would use that instead of take that in payment instead of actual money, currency, because they could turn it into whatever they wanted to. So it's pretty interesting how they were very like creative when it came to surviving and doing what they're doing, and they found a lot of that stuff that was not so much money as it was more like goblets and type things they eat off of and everything in their ships, which was kind
So
of cool.
raiding villages, killing motherfuckers, and taking the shit from them that you can use
No, no,
immediately
no, no, no. When
instead
they
of taking
traded,
money
no,
makes
when they
them
traded,
creative.
no, when they traded, because they set up trading posts. They were big on setting up trading posts and teaching people about trading and stuff. That
The
was like a
fucking
big thing.
Vikings were not big on fucking trade.
Dude,
They
you
were
read about
not.
it, man. You got to read it. You can't just go by what you watch on TV. You got to read about it. They were talking about that. They set up ports. Did you know Norway was
Don't tell me
named?
to read about some shit you haven't read about, bro.
You know
Don't
that
do that.
Norway? You know why? You know what Norway was named Norway because of the Nords. They wanted a place to land, and they said that they can use it as long as they protected it. That's why it became
You told me
Norway.
to read about some shit you haven't read about.
I fucking read
You should
that. What
be
are you
ashamed
talking
of
about?
yourself.
What are you talking about? I
You just
read
told
it.
me. You just told me that you watched it on a documentary, bro.
No,
Seconds
I read
beforehand.
it. No, I said you can't watch it on a documentary. I read it. I read it on the ancestry thing. They tell you all about those people and what they did.
See,
The
unlike
historians tell you all that stuff.
Unlike you,
Unlike
when
me.
I went to school, my dude, they taught us about everything that have to do with white people from all over the world.
And what is it you tell me? Stories always told by the winners?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Vikings didn't win. Notice how
No.
they're gone.
Well, kinda.
Oh,
They don't do that no more.
what you
But
mean?
Oh, their blood still exists. The
They got conquered.
bloodline, some of them still exist,
Yeah,
but
they
they're
got
not.
conquered.
They're not
Yeah,
a
but they
tribe
got
that's
conquered.
doing shit no more.
No, that tribe got conquered. Just like Rome fell apart. Just like a lot of other civilizations.
And you know that they battled alongside Vlad the Impaler as well.
Who?
Vikings. Who
that
gives a
mean?
fuck?
Why is that exciting?
Because of the Anglo-Saxons, they got beat by them, and they had to take them over. They enlisted Vlad the Impaler for help.
Vlad the Impaler is supposed
But
to
you know he's not really a vampire, right? Like he's just
No,
a
no,
real
Yeah.
person,
he was
right?
he was just very violent. Yeah, cut people's heads
All
off.
right,
Stuff
so
like
that's what I'm saying. Like, so what's
That's
special
why they
about it? 'Cause
impaled
you
people's
saying
heads.
his name like who is Vlad the Impaler? Like he's a person.
Because yeah, because he's a
But
person.
he was a
He's real.
maniac.
Yeah, I know he was a
Yeah,
maniac.
he was like Genghis Khan, except not as crazy. He
Genghis
would
Khan.
leave his mark.
Genghis Khan was a fucking real savage.
Yeah.
And when I say savage,
Literally
I mean,
savage.
oh, if you say
Literally.
him, nah. Genghis Khan was a motherfucker who was taking over shit. Vlad the Impaler was a fucking savage in the term of just doing evil shit to people.
Yeah, and militaries, yeah. But he had his own army as well.
Genghis Khan was the better military mind of the two.
Well, he used like a lot of guerrilla warfare,
You
just
don't
like
even know.
because that always beat out that beat out for the most part back in the day. That beat out regular military.
Well, in order for it to be guerrilla warfare, it has to be an area that's yours, that you're familiar with.
Yeah.
That doesn't happen when you're taking over people's shit.
Well, once you take it over, then it becomes yours. Then you become familiar with it. People try taking it back from you, and they don't.
Bro, once you take it over, you go on to the next spot to take over the other people's some more other people's shit. That's not guerrilla warfare.
The fuck up.
No,
When you're
I'm saying
constantly fighting on the next motherfucker's turf, that's not guerrilla warfare. Guerrilla warfare is you're fighting in an area that you know, so you're able to use specific tactics against motherfuckers.
once you've
Genghis Khan
taken it,
didn't.
yes.
They didn't use guerrilla warfare. They just fucking kill people. Motherfuckers are crazy. The motherfuckers tried using guerrilla warfare on them, but it didn't work.
Right. Yeah, that's all it is. That's all guerrilla warfare. I mean, is using the environment to your advantage.
Right.
Not specific
easier.
to it's not specific to an environment.
It's easy to do that if you know the environment. It's usually
Yeah.
guerrilla warfare is usually tactics used by the people who are fighting on their home turf.
Right.
Genghis
That's why
Khan was
it's called
taking over.
guerrilla- Yeah.
Right. He was taking over other people's shit.
Right. So that's different. He was just fucking people up. Yeah, like you said.
He
Fucking them up.
he still has to defend his stuff though too, because as you take something, you move on to take something else. People are trying to take yours while you're gone.
No, he just
Bro,
he,
when your shit is that big,
No,
nobody
when
wants
your
to fuck
name
with
is
you.
Genghis Khan at the height of his shit, wasn't nobody fucking with him.
Well, who took him out?
He got old.
Nobody.
He got old and died.
His sons ruled that area after him.
Like some people don't lose. Some people just get old and died, and then their successors might lose, but they
Right.
don't. Like their heirs down the line might fuck it up. But some niggas actually do live out the old age and die after they've done what they needed to do. And he was one of them. That's why they
He
say.
was one of them niggas.
But they say like what they say, 90% of the population has some strand of DNA from Genghis Khan. Cause that nigga was
Right.
ruling so much at one point.
That motherfucker
He's
spread
doing
his seed.
everybody.
He
No,
spread
it's
his
just-
seed.
He was
He
just
was a
ruling so
follower.
much of the land at one point.
Yeah.
You gotta understand, it wasn't a lot of humans at that time. Like that's another thing we got to look at. It wasn't a lot of him like as like the number that it is now.
Yeah, didn't he
Like it
populate
wasn't
like
that
the whole
many.
area or something?
No, I don't think he
Not the
populated the
whole
whole
area, but
area,
that
but he
nigga
fucked a
But
lot of.
big,
spread
a
his
big part.
He
seed
did
so
fuck.
thin that
He did
motherfucker
fuck a
had
lot of bitches.
hundreds of children.
Yeah, hundreds of children. That's why he said. That's why he said. Like a lot of people in the world today has strands of his DNA in them
Yeah,
instead of
you can
pussy.
find Genghis Khan's uh his you can find his DNA in lots of people in Asia.
Yeah,
All over, like I did that all over the world too, though.
I mean,
yeah.
yeah, because people moved, but like this
Like that was
motherfucker was
that.
fucking.
That's the thing. The
He was
world wasn't
fucking
as big as it is
everybody.
now.
The
You feel what I'm
populated
saying?
world was not as big as
It's
it
it's
is now.
kind of
Yeah, I
like
hear you.
when people came here and they came to America, they thought they discovered something because they never knew that shit was here.
Yeah.
Like the world wasn't
We
that big
discovered
at
this.
that time. You feel me? The
I
world wasn't that
we
big yet, so
discovered America, nigga. You discovered
he
my
did,
backyard, bitch.
he fucked
Get the
about
fuck
like
out
ten
of
thousand. Yeah. He told
here.
me you discovered my backyard. Nigga, get the fuck out of
Get the fuck out of here.
here.
Who
What
was
is you
it? There was a
talking about?
comedian that said that. He goes, I should just jump over. He goes, I'll probably get caught trying, but I should just climb the wall in Mexico and then jump over. And then when I see a cop say, I discovered Mexico.
And they're gonna blow your fucking top off. Hey, bro. They showed on the news that some motherfuckers they went through some shit out there and used $5 worth of lumber to climb over Donald Trump's the fence that he had rebuilt.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, come on, man.
$5 worth of lumber.
Well,
That
see,
whole
it
fence
doesn't.
shit was
No. But see,
five
that's
dollars from Mexico.
no. But see, that's the thing. That's the thing. But they knew as soon as they started touching that wall, they knew exactly where it was. I mean, they know it's not going to stop people. They just know they'll know where they're coming in, so they could get there before they get over.
They knew it wasn't gonna stop people, but they also know that it's easy to mobilize a bunch of stupid racist motherfuckers behind a dumbass idea. That's what they fucking know. Yeah, stop build a fucking wall. Why build $1 billion wall that you know is not going to do anything?
The stay in
What's the
Mexico
point of it?
policy. The stay in Mexico policy was working. People were coming in the right way, and things were working. And then then everything went to shit. So
The stay in Mexico policy was working.
where you apply
nigga.
and then you come in and then you get citizenship. That's
how it's always been.
But no, they were giving money.
The reason why Donald Trump shit started working is because they were brutalizing motherfuckers and separating people from their families, sending their parents back to their countries, keeping the kids here, then say we're going to take the kids back to parents.
But yet these people are taking the
But have no way
kids.
to find the parents.
But meanwhile, the parents are already here, and then the kids are being left at home, and then they're being taken by coyotes and dropped over walls, and that's not them doing it. That's coyotes doing it. So
Let me
it's
explain
not.
something to you, bro.
If you allow your child to go
You
with a
live
stranger
in-
through a
you
desert,
live-
come on, you go to jail.
You live where you live. Where the shit that we're talking about is happening is an hour from me. Just think about that.
Mexico's an hour from you?
Yeah,
I thought you were in Northern Cali.
Mexico's right on the other. I'm in LA, boy.
I thought you were in Northern Cali.
I'm from Northern Cali. It's a cold game, bro.
Well,
And I'm gonna tell you this. I've been telling you for the longest. The motherfuckers that started that they're taking our job shit is the same motherfuckers that's hiring them. They're just doing that to make sure that the people who should be mad at them are mad at the Mexicans instead.
You missing the point.
They're taking all
You
their
know that.
jobs. They hiring them.
hey,
The same
caricatures!
Those are the same motherfuckers that are hiring all the Mexicans that are saying that. They want you to be mad at the Mexicans instead of them for hiring the Mexicans.
I don't know why we don't just go in Mexico and go after the cartels. I just don't. That would solve such a huge problem. They
No,
could
it
run fresh water through Mexico, so they have fresh water. Dude, there's so many nice places there where they could create so many jobs and businesses. And I mean, you take any flat of land, we can take resources and send it there, and it could be just. I mean, come on.
The moment the United States goes to Mexico and does some shit like that, everything starts getting more expensive to the point where it's going to be just like it is here.
Well, we're
Then,
either
then you
well,
can't take advantage of it no
but
more.
it'll be a
Then you
lot.
can't take advantage of it no
But
more.
I'll tell you this: it'll be a lot cheaper than going to war with Russia or China, because then you got to go overseas, and that shit costs even more. So to me, I think taking care of that, helping those
I
people make
mean,
it
you
better.
only got to. They only got to go overseas because they don't want to fight the wars here.
Well, yeah, but still, it's going to cost money just to like shoot rockets, even just from a drone. That's like
Bro, you
millions of
think the
dollars.
United States gives a fuck about money when it comes to war? They don't give a fuck about that shit.
No, I know. I know. That's where they make money. Blow their shit up, and then their companies, the people that blew it up, take their construction companies, send it over there, and that country pays them to rebuild something that they use American money to destroy. I know how that works.
Nah, that country don't pay them.
Yeah, it does.
That country does not pay them. No, they don't.
Well, the states do too, but they do. They pay some of it. My friend's dad flew a plane for Liza
They
Minnelli.
do not
Whenever
pay.
she wanted to go somewhere, or if her people wanted to go see a baseball game in New York, he'd have to fly out to California, pick them up, fly back. They go to see the game, fly him back home again, and then fly back here. And he was flying, cargo planes full of people and supplies, and he would make $30,000 to take 1 month trip. He would fly cargo planes all the way over to Iraq after the first World War or first Iraq War when they bombed shit, and then people would be going over there making 15 grand like ice fishing, like those dangerous catch. They'd go over there for like a month or so, make 15 grand. He'd make 30 grand just to fly people over there, and he'd be gone for like a month.
That's the one thing I hate about.
And Cheney's people were the ones that were running it.
Up,
Cheney was getting rich off that shit. He
Whenever
owned
you
those
start
companies.
talking about super foul shit in American history, anywhere within 20 years of our lifetime, it's always Republican presidents that's at the motherfucking. This motherfucker actually sold crack in New York and in the Bay Area to finance a war with other motherfuckers and then didn't go to jail. Got caught and then didn't go to jail. Ronald Reagan.
Sold crack?
Ronald Reagan sent the motherfucking scientists. Crack cocaine was invented during Reagan's presidency.
I thought that started in California.
Okay.
But you're talking New York. I'm lost.
Yeah, they fucking put it in the spots where the Panthers were, and that was New York and California. These motherfuckers sent the scientists. They told the scientists to invent a cheaper, more addictive form of cocaine, and they sent the motherfucker to college to take They sent them to learn marketing, to learn how to put this shit in black neighborhoods with the goal of fucking taking down the Black Panther Party. But they used the proceeds from this to finance the Iran-Contra war.
For the better part of a decade, the San Francisco Bay Area drug ring sold tons of cocaine to the Crips and Blood street gangs of Los Angeles and funneled millions of drug profits to a Latin American guerrilla army run by the U.S. Central Intelligence Agency.
Yeah, the Iran-Contra war, boy.
That's me.
Every time I see Contra, I think of the game. I don't know. It's like a trigger.
So fucking dumb.
Oh, he ain't know the guy that was the biggest drug dealers in the world?
Oh, no. Apparently not. Dude, like, if the United States didn't want no drugs to get in here,
It wouldn't be here.
drugs would be so fucking expensive. They would be too expensive for people in the hood to do.
So why bother? Why worry about trying to save these people that are overdosing? Hey, it's their choice. All right, bye.
That's the lie. Like that's the lie.
The lie.
We have to make you think we're trying to save them, so it make you think we're doing our job.
No,
Because
but why even bother?
understand.
That's just stupid. Oh,
Because that's the point. Because there's a whole cycle. Because you understand, there's a whole cycle. Regular patrol police become detectives or big bust like shit like that. Regular detectives become police chiefs or big bust like that. Police chiefs become, you feel me, commissioners and things of that nature. Regular attorneys become state's attorneys. State's attorneys become judges off of shit like this. You understand? There's a circle. There's a whole circle.
There's a whole
that's around.
cycle in motherfucking.
That's why they
Everybody
call it a vicious cycle. Yeah.
Yeah.
These
everybody
motherfuckers
eats.
find
why would I
ways to
stop?
win
Even though we
every
know
side of
drugs
some
are
shit. That's the part
damaging,
that I hate.
but drugs is only damaging to a small population of people.
Yeah.
That's what you have to understand. Like, it ain't like a big majority of people in America is doing drugs, unless you really consider alcohol a drug. Now, if you want to put alcohol in, then the number gets bigger. But if you're just talking about hard drugs like cocaine and heroin and like pills of that nature, there's just a small percentage of people doing that in America. So why not let these people do it if we can eat so much off these motherfuckers' misery? Just simple
Well,
business.
isn't yeah, but by definition, isn't anything addictive a drug? Technically, like video games are
No,
drugs.
no, drugs are man-made.
Video games are. They make video games. They test them because
That's not a
release.
drug.
They
That's a
release.
vice. You're
No,
just
no.
addicted. That's a
But
vice.
it
That's not a
releases
drug.
endorphins. It releases endorphins in your brain. It makes you keep
Doesn't
coming
mean
back.
anything. Sex releases endorphins. Sex is not a drug.
Well, because eventually you realize,
It's an
wow,
action.
now I got to sit
It's
here
an
and listen to these
action.
stories. She said
Every
stories.
action that is you. Some people get high off of running. Is running a drug? Like, there's a lot of things that can
No,
allow
I'm
you
thinking.
to
I'm
release
thinking of
endorphins
like.
to get you
I'm
that
thinking of like.
euphoria.
No, no, no. I'm thinking of like. I'm thinking of like a second party affiliate. Like, okay, you got to buy cigarettes for addiction. You got to buy
When I think
games
of
because you're
drugs-
addicted. You got to buy drugs because you're addicted. You got to buy alcohol because you like it. You become an alcoholic.
When I think about
No,
drugs,
not like no.
I
That's
talk
not
about
necessarily true because everybody that buys like that's why I say you can't really add alcohol to it because some people are social drinkers, which means they only do it because they're in an atmosphere that permits it. Like,
But what about
they're out at the
alcoholics?
bar with
But there's
their friends.
alcoholics.
At a bar.
Alcoholics and drug
Alcoholics
addicts the same.
now that's something different because that's a physical dependency. Though.
yeah, that's what I'm
You
saying.
have to
But isn't that the same thing
understand
as
When I
drugs?
consider
But that's
drugs,
like drugs.
not all drugs,
Drugs
no, because not
have a-
all drugs give you the same dependency. All drugs
No,
don't
they
give you
don't.
the same effect. That's why you can't put them all in the same boat because they all do different things to you.
when your body starts
Well,
fucking
they both-
you
they all-
over to
they all
force
fuck
you
over
to
your
go
body.
take some more.
Well, that's what
What
alcohol
it
does.
is?
to
No,
you.
all of them don't really fuck
Alcohol
over your
doesn't
body.
really do that. Alcohol
Like on a
addiction.
withdrawal.
We get. I've seen.
Alcoholism is a mental shit.
I see people coming in buying
No, it's fit.
alcohol
No, it get the
rubs, getting
physical.
high
Some niggas
off.
get the shakes. At the while they get the shakes if they don't have a drink. They live stuff like it gets it's different. Like it's not as crazy as like withdrawals from dope. But niggas get the shakes. But it
But it
takes a
does.
long
It
while
does.
for the alcohol.
But in the
shit.
end,
Because
it
it takes
does.
a long while. Like
But in
it's
the
easier
end,
for somebody to be fucked up off of
but in the end, it
dope
still
or
does.
cocaine
It.
than it is alcohol.
But in the end, it still does the three main things: takes your money, ruins your life, and or can kill you. They have the same thing in common. Yeah, like I mean, you could drink too much alcohol and die from too much alcohol.
Not every. You can drink too much water and die from that, but that's not the point.
What?
No.
No, what I'm saying
I'm
is
talking about
some of the points.
yeah, it's
you
called
can,
it's called water poisoning.
Yeah, you can
die
drown
from drinking
yourself.
too much water easily.
Yeah, you can oversaturate
Your body can't
body.
get enough. Your body can't get enough of the water out of it fast enough, and you fucking
Yeah.
basically drown from the inside out.
Yeah, you
Water
oversaturate
poisoning.
your body. That shit is real. But
I'm talking about a physical chemical dependency.
Well, alcohol is chemical. Come on.
That's
Alcohol-
drugs
you
to me.
just-
A physical.
Can I was it somebody in your
chemical
family that you was close to that fucked their life up off of drugs or something? Because this
No.
shit sounds personal.
No, I've seen it. I've
Like,
seen
then
people.
what I'm asking is where do your distaste for people that get high come from?
I guess because it's like people who drink and drive. It's a choice you make, and you go out there and you do this, and I gotta hear about
Trigger
it.
their addiction to that. Yeah, that happened to DMX.
Yeah, that's not.
Somebody
That's
when
not
he
Your
was
mentor
14 years
tricked him.
old,
Your mentor
somebody
tricked him.
gave him a weed with some drugs in it.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
You gotta understand, some things happen. Like a nigga might be at some party with some bitches at, and the prayer presses up. Yo, hit this a little bit. Yo, it's gonna get you right. Shit happens. You gotta understand. The first
Get you
crackheads
right.
was high school children. That's what you don't understand. The first crackheads was high schoolers. They wasn't like regular adults and shit like
No,
that.
I know, but
They
it's
wasn't
like it's
grown
like,
people.
but like my dad used to like hit us all
But
the
like
time,
most drug
and I never
errors
turned
are
to that.
adapted by the kids. Most drug
He used to
errors-
what?
My dad used to hit us all
Most
the
drug
time.
errors are adapted by the kids.
Yo,
But
let me
that's
tell you
not-
something. Very few
Because
people
your
turn
dad
to drugs
whooped your
because they
ass, so what?
getting whoopings, bro. Motherfuckers just be trying to experience different shit.
He supposed to whoop
Some
your
people can
ass.
stop when they want to, and some people can't.
So don't you think that maybe if they're gonna try to stop these people from becoming this bad, don't you think the good idea would be to try to get to the root of the problem and then find out
No,
ways
why?
for people to prevent
Why?
it from happening?
Why? Hold up. Why would I stop you from getting high when, as long as you here, the government keep giving me money for treating you? Why would I stop it?
That's
I keep getting
counterproductive.
paid for that.
That's kind of productive.
It doesn't make
well,
sense.
you know, you can learn to code.
No, why?
I could.
See, you want people to be. See, you think everybody in the world have ambitions to be great. Some motherfuckers
No,
just want a
it's
job so where though they can just enjoy life on a regular level.
yeah,
They don't even give a
and
fuck.
people and selfish
So why
people,
rock the boat? So why rock the boat?
rock the boat. Well, let's see. When my life gets all fucked up and it's like it
If
comes
we
to a point where
float,
oh
I
things are
don't
more
give a fuck
expensive
if we
now,
on the
or
yacht
oh we
on the
can't live in
dinghy.
this house
If we
because
all going
it's a
to
bad
the same
neighborhood.
motherfucking island, which is death, because we're all gonna die some way. But if we're all smooth sailing, it doesn't matter if I'm on the yacht or a dinghy, my nigga. As long as it's smooth sailing, you feel me?
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. It's got to stay smooth sailing, but a lot of times it doesn't because these politicians,
Nothing's going to
these
stay smooth,
these
bro.
politicians
No,
want to
no,
change things to
but
help
I'm
people
just
when it's
saying
helping
about
them.
those people in that job. They're not thinking about
Yeah.
5 years from now, 10 years from now, this job might not be here. But what I'm saying is, why would I fuck the job up now while I'm here?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, there's
Why
always
rock the boat?
yeah, but rehab. There's always like there's rehab for like alcohol. There's rehab for like sex addictions and stuff like that, and mental disorders. So you can still get a job in the same type of thing, doing the same thing. It doesn't have to be drug addicts.
Nah.
Nah.
Those are
saying,
addicts. They don't have
Those
places for
all
that
of them
shit
are addicts.
when you're
All
not
of the
dealing with
same
addicts.
They
thing.
don't have
You
places
gotta understand
for
that
mentally
this is the
disabled.
thing. First off, Killer Frost, you gotta
For the
understand there's
crazy?
steps
Yeah,
to the
that's not
drug
the same thing.
right? There's steps to the addict thing. Some addicts
One flew
they
over a
want to
cuckoo's
get
nest.
off, but they're not done yet getting high. Like when you go to one of those motherfucking
Yeah,
like a
motherfuckers
real
don't quit
rehab house
unless they
where
ready to
somewhere
stop.
they actually
Oh, I know.
staying and it's by choice, that's because
But that goes with
they're
anything.
tired and they
But
want
that
to
goes with
give up.
anything. That goes with anything, really.
No, but what I'm saying is their steps is like some people wants to get off dope, but it's so hard
My sister
physically.
said that you
have
can't
to
help
wait. Like
someone doesn't want
that's
to help
another
himself.
thing you don't understand. You just can't stop dope cold turkey.
Yeah.
That will fuck
Hell
your
no,
body
you'll
up if
die.
you was
Fuck
on
around
dope
and
for a
die.
while.
Yeah,
Like,
but
if
isn't
you
that
been on
what?
dope for years? You just can't
So
stop
where you're
cold
at,
turkey.
where you're at, isn't that the place where they try to teach them to live again on their own, to work and try to be clean and follow rules
Yeah,
to
they
keep them
doing that.
straight? Yeah.
Yeah, straight, absolutely.
Oh, you know those places. Oh, you're working at Aptaf. Okay, yeah, I know what you're talking
It's
about.
a
Halfway
regular
house.
house though.
Yeah, halfway
Yeah,
house.
it's like a
Yeah.
halfway house. Some niggas.
Well,
some
those are
niggas
good.
just
Those
come
are
home
good
from
for
prison. Them
because
dudes
that
just
could be
came
for
out.
anything. The halfway house could really be for anything. I mean, court could send you there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's different. I'm talking about like these people that's just I don't know. It's just they keep cracking down on rules. People keep doing shit, and it's like you do know this is gonna come with a consequence, right?
But none of that shit affects you though.
Not yet.
That's my point.
Not yet.
It doesn't. It's not. It's never going to affect you because you don't
Never
do
say
drugs.
never. No, not drugs. I'm talking. Dude, the whole point was
But that's what
it
we're
was not
talking
just.
about is drugs.
Well, no, it's not just drugs. It's like kind of everything embroiled. People that do drugs and people that do dumb shit. It's kind of the same thing. They don't know when to stop, and it's like.
No, it's not the
no,
same
no,
thing.
no.
Well, like
It's not the
if I
same
need to get help, look, I need to get help. There was this lady, and she kept trying to tell me her stories. I was like, oh, leave me alone. And she went to jail for selling meth, and she was doing meth, and then she comes out, and now she's getting like she was telling me how I'm gonna go get heart surgery because it's in this, and they're paying for it. And meanwhile, she's drinking fucking Monster energy drinks. Like that's not good for you. The whole point of having a bad heart, that's just gonna kill you too. And she's just drinking it, smoking cigarettes, and it's like
Judging a motherfucker.
so everybody's gonna be paying for her surgery. No, dude, that's just bad for your heart. And she's literally had a bad heart, and she's probably dead. I haven't seen her like after I left, but like she used to walk around the streets and stuff like that. And it's like you're doing things they're trying to help you. Meanwhile, you're still. It's kind of like when my dad was stupid. He had a bad heart. They told him stop smoking cigarettes, stop doing this, stop doing that. Try to keep your stress down for years, 20 years, yelling, screaming, still smoking behind my mom's back, and he just made shit worse for himself. So it's like, dude, this is your life. Like even my brother, as bad as he was, and like not listening and shit, and stubborn. When they told him no more this, no more that, he stopped. Once he had that heart attack and it was real, he stopped. He was one of the ones that was like, I stopped. And then again, obviously, one kidney, two kidney. Hey, you got cancer. Oh, he just died. You know what I mean? That's different. But like once he had his two mechanical valves put in, and then he found out that he could have been told the doctor didn't read it right and tell him that he had some kind of arrhythmia or something wrong with or whatever. That he lived his life he didn't know. That wasn't his fault. But then once they told him you have to eat better, he ate better. My dad didn't. My dad never listened, and it was like, okay, so look what you did. And it's just, I don't know. It's like, what does it take for someone to get scared to stop? To not do things? Because then they start saying more and more rules. Well, we gotta do this now. We gotta do that now. Everybody has
That's
to follow
you
this.
complaining about the rules. That's you complaining about the rules.
Well, I just feel like it's just, with everything, it's like, I don't know. This world's going
It's
to
like you
shit.
could
This
just
world's going to shit.
you
in a
can follow the
handbasket.
rules or not give a fuck. Been going to hell in a
Mark,
handbasket since its inception.
again,
Yeah, but this
why
last
are
couple
you
years
rocking the
is worse.
boat? We all floating to the same island. Why you rocking the boat? For no reason, bro.
No, man, if those spaceships come down, you're going to see me on TV running towards them. Hey, kill me or take me. Get me the fuck out of here.
You got first world problems, my nigga.
First world problems.
Yeah.
No, I
That's what
don't live on
America
that.
is.
Dude, you're discussing this. This is just a conversation. I don't think about this
No, no,
daily.
no, no,
I'm
no.
just
What I'm
saying.
saying is, like, no. Listen. What I'm saying is, a lot of us, like us Americans, we complain about shit, and a lot of times it's really not important. It's not just you.
Well, you have
I'm
to.
not
You
just
can't
talking about
bottle it
you.
up. You can't bottle it up. It's
No,
not
but
healthy.
what I'm saying is, some of that shit, just you, like, some of that shit is like sometimes you can just not pay attention to it too, because the shit's not important.
Oh.
It's not about bottling up. It's about realizing that that shit really ain't important. Like that's the problem. That's part of the issues that you're talking about too. Why all these rules change? Because a lot of
Maybe it's because
motherfuckers are worrying about shit that's not really important.
maybe it's because I wasn't in a drunken or a high stupor to the
No,
point
I'm
where
not even
where
like
I've
for
eaten a lot of bad
like you see
stuff
how you are about
that I
that.
don't feel like going through
That's
it
how
again.
some people are about some of the
You
things.
don't
That's
have
how
to
some
be a
people are
drunken or
about
a high stupid.
transgenders.
Wow, what?
That's how some people are about. This
That
is why these
when I
rules and
say
shit
shit that
changing.
your lack of experiences forces you to say, it's shit
No,
like that.
what I'm saying is that when all this stuff that you know I had to deal with, I was clear minded. Now things are going good, and I'm in protect mode where I don't want to go back to that. I want to start living my life. I want to start doing things. There's nothing at all holding me back because family's all dead, no one to take care of. I want to do what I do. I want to work hard. I want to get what I want to get. I want to do it, and I don't want other
Well, they
people
got
to ruin it. To me, if something bad happens, it's me, body. That's one thing.
ruining that
To me,
shit.
to me that's a fear because I've been through so much stuff. I mean, it's a choice. Do you take care of your mom, or do you let her go to nursing home and she calls you every day saying, crying and saying, "Come see me. Oh, you put me in here. All this, and have the rest of your life like that." Do you take care of? You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just things like that. You sacrifice to do things because one, it's right. Two, you don't feel the negative sides, and it's doing the right thing, even though it puts you out and it takes up time outweighs the negative. Like, what? I mean, you could look at it bad and good. What would you do? Would you do that, or would you just totally leave and ignore it? I mean, so I've seen stuff with a clear head, and I'm just, dude, I'm burnt. I'm burnt out from it. So things affect me a little bit more. I'm a little more on the aggressive side, a little more on the attack because I just want my life. I just want
You're
to go to work.
afraid.
Yeah, cause I don't want to lose. I don't want to go through
Yeah,
it again.
like no disrespect. I want you to like not take it as you're the new old white man.
Exactly.
Like you're the new
The
old
new
white
old
man.
white man. The
Yeah,
old white man was not scared of none of this
he was.
shit.
Yeah, he was really
Yeah, but they
raised
didn't
on
have.
some other shit.
He didn't have to deal with things we deal with
But
now.
you sound like the new old white man. Like
Because
that's all
he
it
could
is.
avoid picking up a paper and
Like
not know nothing.
and I gotta realize that now. That's what it is. Like he's that old white man that just sit on the motherfucking porch and complain about every motherfucking thing that he
What?
motherfucking see.
No.
It don't matter what it is. That's
No.
what Killer Frost is. But the shit he complained about now is new shit. So that's why it sound like this. It's that
No.
he the new old white
No.
man.
Some people just bring it out, you know. Sometimes it just kind of
Yeah,
gravitates.
no. That's who you are. It's okay. Ain't nothing
No.
wrong with it, bro.
No, because you asked. Like,
Cause listen, that's the thing, right? Cause in a few years, I'm gonna be the new old black man and complain about it.
Right.
Be sitting on my front steps and complaining about a whole bunch of dumb shit. We gonna get there. I just ain't get there yet. We do that right now.
Our
It's
paths
okay.
are
It's
carved
all
out
right.
for us. Here's
It's
your
all right.
road.
It is.
Enjoy.
It
Why
is.
is it so
Listen, that's what
dirty
happened
and
to
windy?
all men get to that old. At one point, we're gonna get
Wow.
to this old mad man situation. We're gonna get to this one age where
The old
everything in
mad
the
dude.
world just makes you mad. It doesn't matter what the fuck
Goddamn
it is.
kids.
Yeah,
Get
everything. It
off my
doesn't matter what it
lawn.
is.
Get
It
off
just
my
gets on your
lawn.
fucking every last nerve, and that's where you at right now. And it's alright, bro.
He
That's
got
what
there
it
years
is.
ago though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He been that
probably
way
too.
for a while.
Yeah, I believe he probably had.
Yeah, because I lived that life without actually being that person, and I had to watch it, and it sucks.
Yeah,
What?
though, but this is the thing, though. It's motherfuckers who have gone through the actual war their entire lives, where it's been super difficult forever, who
Yeah.
are not that bitter about shit.
you know, a lot of them do go crazy and or become an addict to something. So I think I'm doing pretty well. But I figure, and it's everybody can complain. You could come on here and complain about things, this and this. I'm never gonna say,
I
oh,
do.
you stop whining, will you stop whining? I'll never be like that because it's like, dude, you have to get it out. You have to vent. You have to say stuff. If you don't, you're just gonna explode inside, and then you're gonna ruin everything. You could unwind everything. You could tighten up the nicest
shit,
present
let me
of
tell you
life
something,
and
bro.
unwind it because you held something in.
That shit that you're talking about right now is why men die younger than women, because we're supposed to hold it in and
Yeah, I'm
not
not
talk
holding
to
it in.
nobody.
I ain't holding it in. I'm letting that shit out.
Well, let's not have this conversation with baby mother last night, right? Because I had to tell her, I said, yo, you being catty. Like, you don't understand. Like, y'all women don't see cattiness as being disrespectful to your man. You just think that shit is cool. But yet, if I
Yeah.
raise my voice, I'm being disrespectful.
Uh-huh.
But yet, I'm talking like a man. A man that talks aggressively is a man. Like seriously
Men are
though, like if
aggressive.
I'm aggressive and that's a man. But when you're catty, that's not disrespectful to me.
Well, you
Man,
went.
you're a fucking fool.
You want to hear
Right.
something funny?
You're a fucking fool, man.
One time I got in an argument. I came home and me and my girlfriend got into an argument. She just kind of just woke up, and she got mad at me. She said, "She goes, you're such a woman." She goes, "You're not even gonna fight back." I'm like, "It's a stupid fight. Why am
I'm
I
about
getting
to go grab
excited?"
some cigarettes and come back here. Would you be ready to do it then?
You don't ever want to hear
Okay.
your girl say you're such a woman. That means she don't respect you.
No, 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 no. She said because you wouldn't fight back. I'm like, because we're fighting
Doesn't
over
matter.
something dumb.
It
It's
doesn't
not
matter
even
what
worth
she
fighting
said.
over. No, I think it's more
Matter what
control.
she said.
Well, to me, I think it's more control. To me, it's like I'm not gonna fight and argue because I try not to
No,
fight
it's
with her.
crazy. No, what I'm telling you is crazy. Because they
Yeah.
want you to fight, but they don't want you to fight. What I'm saying is
No,
when they say
yeah.
shit like that, they don't respect you.
Well, I look at it like this. I look at
Gee,
it like.
you hear this nigga?
No, I told him
What's
that.
that?
I told him that.
This nigga said his girl told him, nigga, you're such a woman.
Whoa.
I told you that. Remember?
Nah.
Tell this
Because
nigga what that mean.
we had an argument.
Nah, she called you a bitch right now.
No, we had an
Hey.
argument. We had an argument, and I wouldn't fight back because it was stupid. I'm not gonna. I wanted to have a good day. I don't want.
Oh no, you
It's
just
such
didn't want
a-
to. You didn't engage.
I didn't
I know,
engage.
but what she said to you
But what she said
is
to
what
you,
he's talking about. He's
yeah.
talking about what was said to you, not the fact that you didn't engage in the argument.
Man, I understand you not engaging. I understand that because sometimes I don't
But
engage myself.
yeah, but then it
But what I'm
was.
telling you, when a female says something like that to you, she
Yeah.
don't respect you at all.
Yeah, but then it was followed with an apology. So. And
I
that's
don't
when
give
G
a
goes.
fuck about none
That's
of
when
that.
G goes.
Females
You
can
got one of
apologize
those?
and not give a fuck about none
Yeah,
of that.
yeah, that's what I said. You got an apology, nigga? You apologize to? Do you feel like it was earnest?
Well,
Was it real?
I get the same kind usually. I look like this. I like sometimes it's just
So what you say? So
fighting about
y'all
things
good
not worth
terms?
it.
Have you bust a nut yet? Are y'all on good terms?
Yeah.
So you bust the nut. So my man done squeezed one out. You got your nuts out the same,
Thanks,
bro.
man. That's.
No, I don't really care
No,
about that shit.
no.
That shit is harmful.
The last time
like-
Mo was on Xbox a lot, the shit you was talking about at the time was not
No,
getting no ass.
well, that's because
Yeah.
that's different. That's like health issues. I mean, I can't hold that
All right,
against.
so nah, I'm cool with that. I'm
And,
just gonna
yeah.
make sure my nigga busting a nut. You laughing? This shit is
Oh
not.
no, I'm
no
laughing.
game.
I'm laughing.
This
No, I'm
nigga-
laughing. I'm laughing because
No.
like I'm laughing
I gotta
because
say, I take this shit serious.
That shit real.
Yeah.
When
Nigga
a dude
need to
don't go,
release.
yeah,
Nigga don't get
motherfuckers
no
hurt.
release, bro. That shit, that
Motherfuckers get
niggas
hurt.
die when they got shit like that pent up. That's when
That's
your
the
whole
shit you gotta
neck
get
back,
out.
Yeah, that's
That's the shit you gotta get out.
That's the shit you
That
gotta
shit'll
get
kill
out. Yeah.
That shit'll kill you. That's the shit you gotta get out.
You got to get that about you, man.
Hey, bro, I'm finna go grab some cigarettes from the store real quick. Come back and get my hair braided. Damn, Mo. Nah, I ain't gonna do that.
What?
I was gonna be like, nigga, they ain't got no Wi-Fi at the job, son.
I thought about that because they do. That's the crazy part. I thought about that too.
Get it in at that motherfucker.
I know.
you know you can use your cell phone and play video games, right? With Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I
You
know.
can, but not this game. Not the games that we play.
Oh no, not multi like
Because
that.
there's too much
yeah.
loading.
Yeah.
There's too much
Yeah.
loads going on.
Yeah.
They actually do. They got some good at that. They got Xfinity
Ooh.
over there too. They got the
That's
regular.
what's up.
Ooh.
Well, there we
Think about it,
go.
bro.
That's like almost 2 hours of what it's like just to talk.
Hell nah. I
It's
wouldn't want to
dangerous.
take my
So
new
lost
ass
today.
over there.
It gets
with all
dangerous
the
in
niggas
there.
out to kill somebody.
Oh, no.
People crazy.
Kill a
What?
nigga.